You could be playing any conquest? Well, we'll do a couple days of conquest towards the end of the season. What was it, 3-4? I think it'd be a better card. I would probably try and I would potentially fit that into a a deck. Scarlet Witch for cowards? Yeah, that's a Rhino. It's Scarlet Witch for cowards. So true. Storm and Juggernaut is always good, but I kind of like options. What is this? Gerald of Stevia? What happened to Gerald of Galactus? No mold on curve. I don't love molding on curve, but oh, you being speaks 5 times in a row? So true. So incredibly true. Gerald of Riviera. It's Gerald of Stiviera. But I thought this was. I thought, is this like Gerald of Galactus's alt account? You're gonna Electro, right? They're Galactus, who are in some trouble. What is Rivia, not Riviera? Riviera. That's that's a theater in Chicago. What? What? Their deck has Daredevil, Lady Sif, and Professor X in it. What are you doing? You gonna try and wave like Galactus me or something? You piece? What are you doing? Oh, you made my Iron Lad sucks ass now. I can't play left. I just have to pretend like left doesn't exist. Because they're just gonna, if they play Darkhawk, we just lose left. So it probably will, because they have, Sean. We're gonna be in some trouble here, though. We might have to play Thor, sir. I don't know what we're gonna play, man. They have to find a way to play around Sean here. What do they play right? He's a genius! This is the smartest person I've ever seen! Ghost Rider, the X of the Dust Domain. We're an absolute king. Alright, chat. I have to choose to either play around Darkhawk or Shang-Chi. Do I play around Darkhawk or Shang-Chi? I don't think I can play around both. Maybe I can if I do like this. This will only put my deck to 7. That would make Darkhawk 14. I think this is good. Oh, I think so. I don't know what he thinks is gonna win. Woo! Was not expecting to have to play around Giganto, but here we are. Wowza, dude. What a game. That was a great game. Sif Ghost Rider decks do seem pretty fun. The Professor X is kind of psycho in it though. You know what I mean? Yeah, jump scare Jiggy, dude. Even if they won, it didn't matter. They could have beaten us left by. They could have beaten us left by like that could have been twice the power and we still would have won, right? That was Hella? No, it wasn't Hella, I don't think. It could have been Hella, I guess. But I feel like that was just like a control Sif Ghost Rider deck. Sports Misty? I would take a Sports Misty. I have a bunch of really nice Misty Knight variants. Wait, we can do a poll. I saw Dexter doing this before. Can I do polls? How do I do polls? Slash poll? Slash poll. I want to set up, I need to create a poll. Hello? Oh, sorry, everyone just got ads. People were supposed to say ad, you piece. Okay, cool. Question. Pixel or no? Pixel. No. Duration, 1 minute. Start poll. Did it work? It did work. Look at that. Oh, I put it so that it doesn't do channel points. It's just a vote. Okay, I'll get the Gamba on. I'll do the Gamba next time. Polls for no Gamba, prediction for man. How do you do a prediction? Let's do both. Is that a thing? Can you do both? Pixel or no? Pixel. No. All right, polling it. Most people said no, but what will people say when money's on the line? And by money, I mean pieces. You can earn pieces by being a part of the channel. 90% say pieces? Say no? Oh, I can't vote. Messed up. Whoa, look at this. Wait, I wonder, is there some kind of like UI thing I can use to like look at these better? Whoa, no, 57% pixel, 43%. Find out. Yo, Dan Hip Ironland. I have this in the deck. Pog. Mission's closed. Okay, and now I have to... Let's do slash results. How do we do the results? You have to carry. You're crushing it for me right now. Give you my pieces, you pieces. Same way. You just do slash prediction again. Use outcome. No. Complete prediction. I don't want to show this again. I know what yes and no means, you piece. Congrats for all the no sayers. The ones who believed that we would get a good one. Welcome back, people who watch the ads. Thank you for watching the ads. They give me money for you watching those ads, which is cool. But if in the future you don't want to watch the ads, you have Amazon Prime. You can utilize Twitch Prime. You might not know this, but you get a free sub every month with Amazon Prime. As long as you're an Amazon Prime haver, you get one. You bet against me to win. Yo, I love that. Thank you, primers. Thank you, primers. Nico Gaming, Deja Drew. Appreciate you. It's becoming a very. Oh, why did I put this on? If you want to know when ads happen, check out Nutty on YouTube. He's got a nice OBS plugin that tells him. Okay, I appreciate that. Nutty YouTube ads OBS. Twitch ads sucks, so I made this widget for you. Okay,
so
awesome.
I think we.
Thank you.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Thank you. You to me. Used to me. Used to follow me now, okay day. Appreciate you. Or saying escape. Thank you. Thank you. You some is it you oh it's is it you Smeal? Like you Smeal? Alright, chat. Always go all in on Gamma Labs. That's a fire spider ham. Thank you. I just got it. It was in my store today. He has a little hot dog. No! No! I was looking at that.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Ogre Battle. Thank you for your sub with Prime. We're at 114 subs. Well on our way to the stream goal of 1 million subs. Very exciting. I kind of want to play this Thor. I want to play as Iceman. I already got it, Marslov. I'm very good at searching for things. One of my talents. Okay, Iron Lad could be Polaris Maximus Crystal Master Mold. I love a lot of those. We'll just go Thor. Can't play Iceman left, man. I can't throw rocks in my deck just yet. I think.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Holy! So much love from the channel. Explosive Yoda, thanks so much for the sub. And Ogre Battle gifting 5, man. Replacement part, John Gallant. You lurking all the time, John? I see you on YouTube. Rhubarb Toast, Wicked, and BW Sky Nobi. If y'all can use your first, sub to give them some nucks, I'd appreciate it. I think we just go Ronan left. Slam a big boy. Binks plays at 1 million subs. We buying the Bears and making and 1 million subs. We're buying the Bears. Okay, do we have to worry about Doom, right? Doom's the biggest thing to be scared about. They can't win middle, but I'm scared that they'll play just a big card left. And if we don't play a big card right, we're gonna lose. We're just gonna lose the dude. What the heck? Thank you, Ogre Battle. Thank you. I gotta fix all these sounds, man. You picked their Hulk at 12 Pog. I mean, it's still a problem though.
Everybody's a Binks fan.
Because I'm only up by 4 and they're gonna go down by 2. Yeah, I think it's gotta be max, right? Lose to Doom, which sucks. Alright, GG's. 2022, the franchise value Bears came to 5.8 billion US dollars. Yeah, but like when you have like 1 million subs, you're basically like a billionaire in many ways. Many people are saying this. Maximus also makes the Ronan bigger. Yo, so true. Incredibly true, actually. I get up by 6 left? Yeah, no, that actually does beat Doom. Let's go. By the way, that is your reminder to always go full Gamma Lab. Always go full Gamma Lab. Let me try and thank you again, Ogre Battles. I don't mean to negatively respond to the sounds. I really do appreciate the 5 subs. There's just a lot of things I always forget that I have to like worry about now. It's like a plethora of things. Okay. It's pretty easy. Spider-Man left. We can give it to him too. I don't really want it. Yo, what's up, Brandon? Thank you for coming on over. Making your way over to the Twitch community. I please it. Gonna play some Conquest? I'm not. Nope. Probably not till the end of the month. We'll play a little bit. I don't like Conquest as much as Ladder. So I enjoy not playing it. We just master mold here. Maybe we shouldn't have given him the piggy. Unless we get Brood. If we get Brood, we're gonna full film left. Maybe it's not good though with Nova. Probably not good with Nova, huh? Makes me great. I can kick shirtless in minus 20 degree weather when he buys the team. Hell yeah, dude. That'd be badass having you be a kicker for the Bears, but also shirtless. I'd be pretty down for that. Game ended when you hit end turn, so they probably hit retreat later. It's always the case. Okay, I think it's a Surfer mirror. Wonderful. I want to draw. I have to play it on 5. Maybe there's some weird wave surfer stuff coming. Am I harder to steep cut than the metal shot, or am I dumb? The prices are higher, right? I don't know. I like looked at it once. Big surprise Bears you call being backup punter? Dude, that's a great gig, man. I don't think any NFL teams. Oh, I didn't hit end turn. I don't think any NFL teams run backup punters though, do they? Maximus, thank you for the cards. I can't imagine they'll wave, right? I think we just win if they wave anyway. Unless they wave like right. Be a little bit hairy. I'm just wondering if I need a Mjolnir this turn. It'd be so rare to run wave in one of these decks, right? We did miss our Surfer, which is not ideal by any means. They're going to play 2 cards most likely, so this will go to 13. My Mystique will be 10. Potentially 3 cards. The Iceman kind of... I guess we go second, so the Iceman is relevant. But this will get to 15 innately. We're going to need a little bit more support over here. I think we go here. Maybe here. Here. Get to 15. This will go down to 13. We're going to pull a 1 or maybe a 2. The Brood is just better though, right? The Brood is just a better play. Because it's 6 instead of 5. Yeah, I like this. We should win right and middle here. Left is going to be very close too, but we're going to be a little bit behind. Ooh, we're losing right, but we win total power by just enough. Very good game, very good Surfer mirror. Unfortunately, they didn't have the absolutely genius Ronan tech. Had they had the Ronan tech, they could have gotten over the top, just as I did. Just always remember, chat. Sometimes you need to add Ronan to your decks. Got Chilat, I'll do it right now. Thank you for the well-timed. Thank you for the well-timed telling me to switch to the Iron Lad. We'll even upgrade him a bit for the fans. Do I think there will ever be implemented draft mode? They've teased at it. They've never officially said anything. I think that if they've made a draft mode, that's probably pretty much all you'd see me play. I think I could probably I think I could probably play a draft mode nearly indefinitely with this game. I honestly think I could play a draft mode without ever stopping. As crazy as that sounds. I would like try and aim to be one of the best draft players in the world, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know if I would be one of the best, but I would aim to be someone that people would look to for being good at draft. I would like to be known to be good at it, not the best, I guess. Though to see a benefit to play draft, I'll be honest with you. If they make a draft mode, it's going to be a paid mode where you have to pay gold. It's probably going to be very similar to Arena. If they made a draft mode where you can pretty much have unfettered access to all the cards and then you can no longer have to worry about your collection, it's definitely going to be something where it's like you have to pay gold to play it. But then if you get really good, you can make it so that it's pretty much free. I guarantee you that's going to be what they do. So maybe in that case, yeah, they would give you double boosters, but it would be because you're paying gold to play the mode. You're a good deck builder too, though, when you want to do that still. The reason that I'm a good the reason I'm a good deck builder is because I don't enjoy a game if I have to play the exact same thing over and over again. So I'm almost like not a deck builder because deck building is what I love. I've become a good deck builder due to the necessity of me wanting to not play the game the exact same way every time. Does that make sense? All right, we're gonna stop their draw here, which is really nice. We might even snap. This is very, very annoying for them. And then we get a Thor on curve. Yeah, we're gonna snap. Even if they play 2 cards here, like if they have 2 1-drops and they just have to spam them out, we just replace them with Sentinels. It's great. Sidebar ad? Hell yeah, dude. I freaking love money. They did play 2 cards and we're gonna replace them with Sentinels. That's wonderful. That is absolutely wonderful. Yeah, that's at least how Marvel's, or that's how that is how Magic the Gathering Arena did mode. You played the premium currency to join, but then you get to like keep the cards that you open in the draft. It's kind of cool. And then in Hearthstone, yeah, the arena mode has always been you pay gold or tickets to get in. I want to play the Polaris or the Crystal. I think the Polaris is better. Especially with Surfer in hand, then we go Ronan, Mystique, Surfer. You doubt they would ever make a mode that would allow people to have access to paywall cards that don't actually pay? Yeah, 100% Bizzle. I not only do I think that that's the case, I think that it would be stupid for them not to. And that, I mean, it sucks if you're someone who's fully free to play and you want to play that mode because it's going to be something. But like you'll get like rewards, like essentially. What they usually do in those modes is that you'll get things like credit rewards, gold rewards for doing well. So the more wins you get, the more rewards that you'll get. But you do have to pay a premium currency to play it. So you're kind of like paying premium currency to get rewards, like instead of just exchanging premium currency for rewards. You get, it's basically like gambling in a sense, or betting that you're good at the game. You're putting in premium currency to play an amount of games, win as much, and then based on how well you win, you get rewards based on that. Yeah, it's basically gambling. Sick. Oh dude, we have a 2 and oh man, we have a 1 and 3 for Brood Iron Lad, which just wins us the game on the spot, I think. Even Maximus is pretty good. All right, we're gonna do it. The safe play right now is to go Ronan. I think we play the Mjolnir too, just in case they wave. The safe play right now is probably to go Ronan. Maybe I do just have to go Ronan, man. Because then the Mystique does not... I'm a bitch. Play the Mjolnir too, just in case they wave us. Infinite? Ah, it's okay. We can win all 3 lanes. Ah! Order, lol. Order. Def. Adding 11 left. Yeah, that's enough. I think they just infinite outright. Never punish, never ever. Never ever. Our Clash Royale had a draft mode and you can get the cards you didn't have, so I wish Snap to do the same. Yeah, Clash Royale's draft mode looks really cool. I actually didn't know they had a draft mode. Lose to here. What are you doing? Alright, cool. Judge Vinks drops the hammer and says order, order. That's so funny. Need an order emo? An order emo would be pretty good. I mean, you could just use wait, is Binks Rip available? Or no, it's not Binks Rip, it's like Binks Pit. Oh wait, oh it does work on better wait, no, it's a channel emote? Wait, what the heck? No, it's better Twitch TV. But it's like Binks PL Rip or whatever. Man, I'm so excited to change that. What's your shop? You have two 2099s? Pog. I had this spider pig that we bought immediately. Wait, no, did we buy the spider pig? We bought the spider pig at the beginning of the stream, right? My time for the shirtless stream? Yeah, Binks Snap and Binks Rip, they will be in the these are both under review right now, but they'll be on Twitch. If you guys can't see them, it's because they're better Twitch TV emotes. But we will wait, is there a way? Is there a widget or a plugin for okay. Sorry opponent, sorry friends. We can hide a master mold. I think hiding master mold is we can play it out though. Everything's full. Appearance. Sorry, I shouldn't be doing this on stream. I'll worry about this later. I would say that, but then I just never do it. I think the players to hide mold and max. Yeah, what if they hadn't played anything though? Then we would have lost them a draw, which is really good. Plus, then it's gonna move with Kunlun. Yeah, we can hide the Maximus. The Maximus is way better to hide than the Master Mold. But then again, we probably just won't. I think we just do this, let it all go to Kunlun and just juice. Just juice all these cards. I'm just gonna juice all the cards. I don't care. Which Blue Marvel variant do I think is best? I don't love the Blue Marvel variants if I'm being honest with you. I like just fine. Look at how juiced we're about to be. These juicy cards. Bunka 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 bunka. Now they're probably gonna Heimdall out of this, most likely. Most likely, yeah. We can go like Ronan left into like Brood Surfer left, and then just win left and right. Pretty good, right? Double move location with the move deck and getting absolutely dumpstered. Rumhand to ruin Heimdall, but I want them to Heimdall because I'll just beat them. if they Heimdall. I would like for them to Heimdall. Because I will beat it. That's not how that works. Yeah, I won't beat it now because I'm bad. We're not gonna beat it now because I'm bad. I don't think we had it anyway, actually. We were 2 points off. We should have, how could we have worked that out? There might have been no working that out. You're right, I probably should have just played the Spider Ham. My calculations were right if the everything didn't work out. Maybe I should have just played everything middle and then hid the Silver Surfer left. Knowing that they would probably Heimdall left. Probably the better play. Yeah, it was 25 left if I played the Surfer left. Sometimes the pro makes mistakes, so true. Nice. Okay. Just vibing early turns. Get a brood down. Might be Maximusing Atlantis. Depends if we get our brood or not, though. We're almost always playing Iron Lad on curve. I have to play the brood left now, essentially. Maybe we don't. We could play middle. We can play the brood middle. We're gonna be filling these two locations for sure. At some point. If we brood left, we're not gonna be able to surfer right, so we're gonna be surfing middle, so we're not gonna do the Maximus thing, so we can just brood middle, it's fine. What's up, Bird Lord? The Fred's Noir variant is supposed to come out? No clue. Does look pretty cool though. Okay, not playing Iron Lad on curve anymore. I didn't really want to anyway, so. Alright, definitely not playing the Iron Lad on curve. They're just being mean, man. I don't know why they're freaking out. We'll go Piggy. We want to force the Maximus in a hand. Maximus is not a good matchup against these bounce decks because they can clear out their hands so efficiently. We just don't really have another play. Let's Maximus first. Nice. Huge bonka. Huge bonka. There, you're doing your job. You're earning your fill there, Spider Ham. I honestly though, like the Ronan is probably gonna be pretty bad. But hopefully it'll be at least like 3 cards to be at like a 5/9. Out of 10, what do you think about Phoenix Force? I rate cards out of 5 in general. Like out of 10, I don't know. It's just like 10. It's hard to like what's the difference between like a 1 out of 10 and a 3 out of 10? It's so hard. My rating scale is 5 is like a meta defining card, like a card that is like you have to worry about at all times. So you'd think like Nebula, Wave, High Evolutionary. These kind of cards are like absolute meta defining cards. 4s would be like really strong cards that are pretty flexible. Like they can be seen in a lot of decks because they're flexible, but aren't necessarily like crazy play around cards. So there you'd be looking at things like I don't know, like Devil Dinosaur. Probably maybe Surfer goes into a 4, maybe it's a 3. Cards like Polaris, I would say, is like a 4-star card, just a crazy strong card that you can like fit everywhere. Spider Ham's probably like a 4-star, close to a 5-star in Conquest, 4-star in Ladder. I would say Phoenix Force is like a 3-star card, where it's like a good deck. You can play competitive decks around it. But it's just kind of like falls in comparison to a lot of other things. Get over the top. Yo, very nice. A little scary, but we got there. I think Mystique would be stronger than Polaris. It didn't end up being that way, but I assumed, yeah, it's on 2 to 3. They had the Venom Pig. I think the Venom Pig might be cooler than the Lad Pig. Won the monkey flip? Won the monkey flip. Won the monkey flip. What does that mean? They hadn't dropped a Mysterio, they could have won. If they hadn't dropped a Mysterio, they could have won. What are you talking about? If they hadn't dropped a Mysterio, they would have won? Like, if they could have played all 3 Mysterios, is that what you're saying? If they played Iceman, right, and Monkey... Yeah, I mean, you know, I could have also played differently. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Sounds crazy, though. No Storm for you. No. This might be Cerebro 2. Nightcrawler Storm says Cerebro 2 to me. Let's absolutely infect their hand as a joke. There's Cerebro 2. It'll be really funny to... It is indeed Cerebro 2. It'll be very funny to add 4 3-power cards to their hand. They might just switch and be Cerebro 3. That's probably what I would do. Oh, they could just play them all here. Wow. Unbelievable. And actually insane. But I mean, they're still in a little bit of trouble with Sinister London, right? That is crazy. But let's like run them out of space. I guess this doesn't really work, right? Let's do it anyway. We're definitely going to play a Cerebro this turn. So we just say bye-bye to that Polaris. So we go Brood right, and then we go Ronan left. I think we're fine. We go Ronan left, Silver Surfer left. Or Ronan left, Mystique left, Silver Surfer middle. Maybe Ronan left, Mystique middle. I think we're fine, though. What if I had Echo, though? Ooh, baby. Echo would go pretty hard. We could have killed this whole group of things. I guess maybe they wanted that. Maybe they wanted that because they're out of space. They ended up going Cerebro Mystique. Oh, man. If they go Cerebro Mystique, we're in a bit of trouble, right? Oh, dude, they messed up! Let's go! They messed up because they played Luke Cage! You fool. We're 1 level ahead of you. Yeah, they could have just been C3, but I mean, their whole plan was to play like Cerebro Mystique, I'm sure. Let's go. Master Mold OP? That was a great Master Mold turn. Just throw 4 Sentinels in their hand. Grass weird. Why Crystal? Because we have Ronan in the deck. Now, have we barely been playing Crystal? Yes. Master Mold needs to activate more than once to be worth it? That's not true. Okay, weird. Master Mode, right? Stream title is clickbait? We are gonna end up giving them a million Nebula buffs if we do this. I guess we don't have to do it now. Might as well, right? I guess we should Craven now. Craven where they Craven. Maybe we can go Iceman right, Crystal right. Like Ronan right even, maybe? Let me try and Brood Surfer. Brooding there just feels so, it feels so easy. Iceman middle. Problem is if we do like Crystal Ronan, then it's gonna be a little bit wonky. Oh, we should have Iceman. What am I doing? No, we don't like black and white, but that Nebula is cool. Those are kind of nice. I think the purple tone flare isn't great. I also just hate when the outline is covered. It does like this one looks kind of cool because it's like kind of like a there's like really good light to dark balance in it, right? Like the middle is like light and the outside is like dark. I think we just do this and then we go like Brood Surfer. It's gonna be really hard for them to beat. I wonder if I even like don't even Ronin right here. Might be like overkill. No, I'm happy we made that play. Ooh. All right, another thing with the silk, right? So this silk isn't gonna move. But shouldn't this Nebula also not trigger? It doesn't. Very interesting. Maybe it is consistent then. Confuse myself every single day about this. Every single day I confuse myself about it. We don't want to play left because we don't... I guess we have to win left, so we do have to play left. This is usually enough to win, right? Or maybe we don't even want a Surfer. Maybe we just want to... Maybe we just want a Mystique, man. Say the Surfer's 12 and that's okay. I don't even think we want a Surfer. I think we just play the 12 power Brood. The Surfer only hits the Brood and the Mystique. Maximus if I Mystique? Might be right. Well, the Brood is 12. But the Maximus will end up being 15. I guess the problem is like where to play this. I think this is the move. Then we hope that the Ronin gets big enough. Because they can't do Craven stuff to win, right? Crazily enough, if we Maximus middle there, we just win because it swings the silk away. No, because somebody was right. Tough. To be fair though, they did cheat. They used Sean. You're not allowed to use Sean. There should be a rule where you're not allowed to run Sean. No, the Heimdall thing is the same as how Angela works. So they asked if you play Heimdall on a lane with Silk, the Silk will move, but then the Silk won't trigger. The Heimdall does his on reveal before he is considered to be played at a location, but he's still physically there. It's weird. So while he's physically there while his on reveal is going off, he's not played there yet. It's like if you like, for instance, if you like Odin Destroyer, the Odin will die, even though it's not played yet technically, because its on reveal is still triggering. It doesn't make any sense, but it kind of makes, it's consistent-ish. So because the Heimdall plays, its on reveal happens first, the Silk moves, and then when the Heimdall is played, the check is made when Silk is in a different lane. Very funky. Very funky stuff. Does Armor have a home in this deck? Nah, it's too tight, man. You could cut one of the 1-drops for it, but I like the techie 1-drops. They've been doing very well for us. They have to finish on revealing before they're finished being played. Yes, it's weird. It's why, like, if you Arnim Zola, we actually someone mentioned, like, someone was arguing. People were saying the wrong thing in Dexter chat because they're saying you can't Arnim Zola a Taskmaster because the Taskmaster triggers again, and they thought it would trigger on the Arnim Zola, but it doesn't. There's two things that'll happen. If the Taskmaster is the last card played, what used to happen is that the Taskmaster would try and start with a amount of power, then its on reveal trigger would happen, and it would try and trigger the destroy. Yo, look at that crystal value. I am Iron Man. Okay, we just avoid middle. Psylocke and Iron Man. So the Taskmaster would check for the damaged one, and the damaged one would have the same power, or the dead one would have the same power, so then it would just reactivate to have the same power. But now the Taskmaster checks for the last card. However, there. Oh man, maybe I shouldn't have done it so I don't have any agency over here. This gets like Ronan, Maximus. I think we're fine. Crystal's the one where I know we're not fine, fortunately. Oh, they're a Jane Foster deck. I think we're just fine here. I think we go harder middle than we want to. You have to play like 2 power. Goes to 16. Does this even beat 16? They don't have many cards they can play middle, is the crazy thing. Wait, no, this beats 16. So they have to play more than 2 power middle to win. I think that's worth it to play both these middle. So I think they're going to play a decently big thing right and a small thing middle. Let's go. Should have played I think they should have played that blue marble right all day. I think that blue marble. I guess they just did it because it's Onslaught Citadel, so maybe it wouldn't have mattered. They'd be adding 5 right instead of 4 right. They would have tied here. Lost middle. No, we'd even beat if they blue marble right. If they blue marble right, they tie right, and then they lose middle and left. Interesting. I don't think you should be running this in the Jane Foster version, which I'm guessing you have because you have Noel. Why would Sean left wins right and left? Why would Sean left win right? Am I missing something? Ironheart, yeah, Ironheart is the scariest card for sure. Does this mean we're facing an Agatha deck, chat? Oh, Sean Kill buffs Null. Very smart. Deadpool and Black Panther? Oh, they're trying to Black Panther Arnon? Okay. Bonk that Panther. I think we do this. Not much else we could do better, except for Iceman. We could just like Iceman and then Surfer next turn. The Iceman first, because we were almost guaranteed a 3-drop. We have 4 3-drops in the deck. We just Surfer again. It's not all commons, okay? They have a freaking Nova. Frame break on seasons, Phoenix Force is barely noticeable. Yeah, it's just its little head. But I think if you did the wings, it would cover both the attack and the health. So, not much you can do about it. I mean, if they're gonna do Venom stuff, they are taking way too long. So they probably should have tried to do it faster. Hopefully that hit the Deadpool. I want to just keep doing this over and over again. This seems good, right?
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Zero chance! Thank you so much for the Prime Marino. Appreciate it. Did I miss another one? Avoid grinning 30 minutes ago? I think I'm gonna miss you. I apologize, unless you were a gifty. Oh, you were a gifty. No, you were a primey. Avoid grinning if you're still here. I'm sorry I didn't say your name. I appreciate you. Why on earth would you be venoming? Oh, the venom came out. It's always so funny when that happens. What the hell? Guy needs to chill out, man. And it lands left. The by far the best spot for it to land. Brood one time. I mean, I should run, right? There's no reason I shouldn't run. Unless. Some may call him the smartest person ever. Some may do that. Some people may choose to call him the smartest person of all time. You are allowed to do that if you would like. Skirt! You just gotta believe, chat. Many people would see the Mjolnir and say, oh, I have to play it middle because it's a Mjolnir. But when is a Mjolnir worth more than going into your deck and getting a random card? It's when it's worth 100 points, chat. When it's worth 100 points. Love to see it. The audacity to not feel left is right. The audacity to not feel Mjolnir mid was better. I feel like a lot of people would have made that play. It's hard though when you see someone with like one power. Like So what do you end up like thinking sometimes? Oh, Pink Wasp, what's up? Thanks so much for the Prime Marino. One step closer to our goal of 1 million subs. Very exciting. He's listened to Beyonce and put everything left. Many people are saying this. All right, chat. I'm gonna try and be smart with ads and not play games while ads are going on. I'm gonna try and be good with it. Yeah, 106 even ogre battle. It was a 106 because we got the buff on the Thor as well. The journey to 1 million subs starts with a single primer. Randy Cloma, you know what's up.
This is what we got. Everybody's a big
Thank you for blessing the stream with some Ludwig. I was thinking maybe Iceman left, but it's just irresponsible of me. I think you just always play the Surfer left. You just always have to play the Surfer left. Or the Mojo left. Mojo is a great card to play left. Honestly, chat, we might just do that right now. Playing the Mojo left is telling our opponent, you have to beat 8 power at some point. Mold left doesn't really do anything. But I think Mojo lefting on curve is really, really smart. You're basically saying, hey, you at some point this game, you either have to get more than 8 power here or you lose. Or they're a hella deck and that doesn't work at all. However, we have a Polaris, which can work very well here. And we can stop them from drawing. Might have to hold the mold. We're gonna pass. And if you're lucky, they forget how Mojo works. Yeah, like, oh, they put a pesky 8 power. I think I have to hold the mold. Maybe Spider Ham here. I like Iron Lad though. I mean, it does have a quote unquote low roll of hitting the Brood. If it hits the Brood, we kind of just lose on the spot, right? Hand middle Polaris, not next turn. We want to do that when they play the MODOK. We want to do that on the turn that they play MODOK. So we can Spider Ham this turn, and then next turn we can mold Polaris. Not ham, we don't do that yet, chat. Well, I guess we could do it now, but then they like change things. It might actually be worth it to do it now. Yeah, we'll just do it now. We'll just do it now. So the reason for not doing it now is because of MODOK, but they can't play MODOK here. So the fact that they're not going to be able to play MODOK helps us. And this could be Jubilee MODOK and they discard their whole hand. It's freaking jiggy, dude. The Ronan sucks ass. They can just play a bigger card than us left, which is scary. We're going to have to work out how to win middle. From a helper perspective, it's worse to deal with it on 5. Yeah. I think that might be just like simply correct. Tough. I simply just can't win middle. I think with Mjolnir there, we potentially have a win because this would be 11 plus 6. Yeah, I think I outthought myself. I think Untapped is better personally. Yeah, I outthought myself. I thought I needed to pick up more power than just playing the Spider Ham that turn. I think I Lad and Pray? What can it do? Ladding Mjolnir is 12. It's not enough, unfortunately. They just play any big card left. We lose. I might be out of big cards though. They lost Jiggy. I mean, they could just also just hello right and we just get crushed. Oh, they can't hello right. They hello left. We often lose. The 12 power lands left. Yeah, we just got. Oh, opponent retreated too. Okay. What were they scared of? Did they just not have a big enough card to play left? Wonder what they were scared of there. Sean, maybe? Maybe they were scared of Sean. They didn't have Hella? They didn't need Hella. Hella was their worst play. That's why you always retreat later. Very true. Yeah, I think I should have just waited to play it on 5. You're to Jiggy and Magento, maybe nothing else. Yeah, I don't know why they did that, like, discarding play. Also, maybe I think they thought they could play multiple cards that final turn, but they messed up how Morag works. That's that's what Hella players do. They want to play Hella. True, man. I'm guessing they're a move deck, right? We'll just give them. Ah, whatever. Who cares? Big ham. Thick ham. Big chunky meaty ham. Ah, we wasted our movement trigger, chat. Rescue, you haven't seen anyone play that in ages. What?
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Villa Fuerte, boy. Thank you so much for the Prime Arena. One step closer for a goal of 1 million subs. Very exciting. Is this, it's Galactus, right? The bot? Iron Lad, Iceman. Ice Lad, Iron. Let's just get Ronan down. Let's have Ronan hang out next to Mystique so they feel cool. I guess we could also go Thor, Iceman this turn, but the odds of us drawing the Mjolnir are pretty slim. Nightcrawler's already moved. Okay, got no tricks up their sleeves. And get this Ronan pretty damn big, man. They only get one here. That's actually huge. Only getting one float is very important. Yeah, absolute nut Ronan draw. What? Are they just a weird, like, lockdown Galactus hybrid or something? That's a weird deck, man. Oh, Rescue is the card I pigged. Yeah, why the hell do they have a Rescue in their deck? That's actually a really good point. That's why someone said, because someone said Rescue. I thought you meant, like, when I got it from the hub a while ago. Yo, look at all these cubes, chat. We're doing so good. You play Rescue every day in a girl power deck? Love it. I don't think bots snap on turn 1, but maybe. The Hob on 6 is classic bot behavior. Rescue, then Hobgoblin? Like, you're saying that as if, like, that's... Like, why is that good? What's good about that? I don't understand. I don't get it. The problem with rescue is rescue can only be good when Sean is like basically not around much at all. Why is it bad? Why is it bad? Why would, like, I don't know why it's good. Why is Hobgoblin better than any other card played on top of the rescue? You get 9, they get -8. Yeah, what if you play like a double dinosaur? Then you'd get like 20. Yeah, maybe bots like it. I mean, that's a good reason. I just don't understand why like rescue Hobgoblin has synergy. That's not as cool. What's cool? I don't understand. What's up, Frankies? I've been facing a lot of bots today. It actually hasn't been all that bad. Ah, damn it. The ads ran again. All right, we're gonna try and be nice to the ad viewers. I'm so bad at dealing with ads. Yeah, thank God for subs. 2 15-second ads? Yo, Pog? Absolutely love to see that. Let's upgrade some cards, man. We got so many credits. I didn't know I didn't have to hoard credits. I want to upgrade. I'm sure everyone's a Binks fan too. You wreck. Thank you so much for the Prime Arena. One step closer to our goal of 1 million subs. Pog. Upgrade this Ghost Spider a little bit. The Nutty plugin? Yeah, I got the ad pulled, or I got the video pulled up. Let's see what this looks like all the way up to infinite, if we can get it there. I really like the translucent hood. Can anyone who knows Ghost Spider from like the comics tell us why like the hood is translucent like this? Like, does she have like a weird translucent hood where she can see out the sides? I never understood the hood. Doesn't the hood? Oh wait, I also had this. Has anyone not seen this yet? This is exciting. Yeah, it's a little Ghost Spider. So the hood, I've always wondered about the Ghost Spider hood, right? Because you'd think as a superhero, you need your peripheral vision. So if like the hood is like over here, like you can't see shit. Like what if someone comes at you from the side, right? So what's going on? What's up with the hood? Someone tell me. Answer me. Spidey sense? But don't you want to mix Spidey sense with like your regular sense? Wouldn't that be good? No, Frankie. Today hasn't been too bad with bots. Are you at Infinite though? Because Infinite has much less bots. This is what it appears. Head makes a 6-power 1-cost demon. So true. Probably more jarring to get dodged by someone who can't see you. Mind games? Yo, I like that. Why do superheroes wear colorful costumes? To flex. But like the colorful costume doesn't necessarily make things worse. You know? Having a colorful costume doesn't mess up your periffs. Oh, because you're making a joke about the hood. That's funny. Because I said, what does the hood do? That's quite... okay, I get your joke now. That's my bad. That was not actually in a comment. It was a variant cover theming Spider-Man for the alternate universe of 2099. Yo. Pog answer. Slower reaction time relying on the eyes. You actually might be right. Yeah, so like from 70 to 80, Frankie, for me, bots were atrociously bad. It was almost every game. Once we got to the 80s, it was maybe about 50% bots. Between 90 to 100, though, about like 15% bots. You're male and want to cosplay Ghost Spider so bad, you should. Take away one sense, your other senses get stronger. The hood is to buff the other senses. It's kind of like a Daredevil type situation. All right, welcome back, ad users or ad viewers. I didn't play while you were gone. I'm trying to be nice and not trying to be nice. Yo, Slow Bro. This is my look at this, dude. I'm just keep pulling out things that plushies that are related to what's happening. Look at this. We got a whole friggin' Slowbro situation over here. Overlay, thank you. Look at this. What do you guys think of this? This is pretty cool, huh? I bought this as a gift to myself because I made Masters in the first. Masters is like the Pokemon Unite equivalent of. It's like the Pokemon Unite equivalent of Infinite Rank. And I got it on the I played only Slowbro, and I got it on the last day, like literally 20 minutes before the season flipped. I hit Infinite. Or I hit Masters. Very exciting. But this person's name is Slowbro. I don't like regular Pokemon. I actually quite dislike it. I think it's very boring. But I'm happy that other people enjoy it. I tried playing Arceus, which I know isn't like necessarily an exact like version. No, I haven't played Omega Strikers in a long time. Almost a month, actually. That's the problem with games like that, is that like I get super into them. I want to play them all the time, and then I take like 3 days off, and then like my mind is just like, oh, I don't need this anymore. Why did I care so much about it? Is anyone else like that? It's really bad, dude. Breaks your heart that you don't like the games? Why? People are allowed to like different things, man. It shouldn't break your heart. It should affect you very little. They shouldn't have given me another Thor. If they're gonna play this Thor, they should have played it anywhere else. Give me a second Thor is very, very psychotic. Alright, it's definitely a bot, right? Absolutely devastating we don't have the same opinions. You've been playing a lot of Omega Strikers. Oh, are you talking about I don't like Omega Strikers? I like Omega Strikers a lot. I just haven't been playing. There's a difference between disliking a game and not spending my time playing it. Like, I play video games as a job. It's made it so that I don't when I'm not playing video games, I don't really when I'm not working, I want to play video games much less on YouTube. Oh, you were referring to the Pokemon games. You Omega Strikers is a side mode? Omega Strikers is a great game. I still really like the game. It's just like I don't. To play things other than Marvel Snap, usually it has to be a game that I like am in love with and like I can't stop thinking about. Like, there's a really long time I couldn't think about anything except for playing Omega Strikers. That's all I wanted to do. And like stream Marvel Snap the entire time, I'd be like, man, I can't wait until I get to switch over, play Omega Strikers, man. But there's definitely no game that's even close to that right now. It's kind of funny. I don't know how people are about Tears of the Kingdom. I had a really weird journey with Breath of the Wild. Because I bought Breath of the Wild. I played it for like 12 hours. I was so excited to play it. Ocarina of Time is one of my favorite games of all time. Really loved Link Between Worlds. The 3DS game was absolutely brilliant. I was super excited to try Breath of the Wild. Played it for like 10 hours. Put it down. Put it down. Didn't touch it for a year. Didn't touch it for a whole year. Played through all of Mario Odyssey. Played a bunch of other games on my Switch. Didn't touch the game for a whole year. Picked it up because one of my buddies, GG, who's one of the mods, my IRL best friend, was badgering me, dude. He's like, dude, you just gotta give it another chance, man. You gotta get to this one part. And he said I had to get to like Zora's Domain. He's like, just get to Zora's Domain. It's like the first big step in the story. And that's where I got really hooked. Like, all right, man, whatever. And I got there, I pushed through Zoro's Domain, and then I put in about like 35 hours. Threw about 35 hours into the game. Put it down again. Put it down. Stop touching it. Iron Lad. Mortal 902. Put it down for a whole nother year. I put 30 hours into the game after putting 10 hours into it. I put it down for a whole nother year. A whole nother year. And then I picked it back up and played like the last 30 hours of it that I played. It didn't make any sense. It's very weird. I don't want to play Brood left. The Iron Lad is appealing, but the Brood is a sure thing, and it's going to be hard to fit the Brood in another turn. I mean, we could go Iron Lad, Ronan, into Brood Surfer. That's probably fun. Plus, I mean, Spider-Man's great. Yeah, turn off their Heimdall. I'm down for that. Turn off their Heimdall again. You ever play games like Counter-Strike, Call of Duty? Nah. Never ever. I played a little bit of Call of Duty Black Ops 1. It's the only Call of Duty game I've ever played with any amount of seriousness. Maybe just, I think the Maximus is going to be better here. Or maybe we play Ronan off, then we play Maximus Surfer on. Maybe? Like fulfill their hand. That'd be cool. Yeah. They might be waving though. I can see wave happening right now. Wave is happening right now. I probably have to do this. This. Why do they have the Shavas? They're not waving. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just going to have to hope that this is enough. Yeah, I drew the rest of their whole deck. Bring your own Heimdall? They kind of are doing bring your own Heimdall. I guess they could move cards middle, left, like middle cards left and then right cards middle, right? When you see that higher rank locations are not that big in power, it's like in my area they're just really big cards. I have no idea what the amount of power they're gonna have is. It's not even close to knowing. They could have played one of the cards middle. I don't know why they didn't play one of the cards they played middle. Did we just casserole? Half-baked casserole, baby! That was a crazy move turn, dude. Yeah, we win no matter what target it hits, luckily. It did hit the worst target. Didn't move the dagger? Yeah, the dagger... Well, there was also no cards here, right? The fact that there were no cards there makes it seem maybe more valuable. I would have probably kept the Spider-Man and then moved the dagger. Either way. I probably would have kept the Spider-Man 29... Well, I guess the Spider-Man 2099 was here. So it is between the Vulture and the Kraven. I think the Vulture and the Kraven are better targets to move than the dagger with only one card there. I actually think that was the correct play. But I had Prio, but I mean, how did they know they were going to fulfill? I guess you'd expect at least a couple of cards there. But like, the other option would be not moving the Craven, not moving the Vulture, and both of those might be better. Like the Vulture's guaranteed 5. The Craven's guaranteed 4. Yeah, I guess I would probably still move the Dagger. But it's more ambiguous than you'd think. It's not just like, oh, why didn't you move the Dagger? If it's full, the Dagger move is a very big amount, yes. But you have to remember they didn't know it was going to be full or how much power it would be. But even if it was just like 2 or 3 and not all 4, I still think the Dagger move is probably the best play. Even 2 cards there would be more power on Dagger? No, it wouldn't. 2 cards is +4. The Craven got +4 and the Vulture got +5. I just did recently find my old PSP. Dude, I've been looking at okay, well, Craven is 2 plus 2 plus 4. I wasn't counting the base power of any of them. In that case, then the it's the same as the Craven or it's smaller than the Vulture. But I wasn't talking about that. They couldn't have moved the Miles. The Miles was moved from middle. The Miles wasn't moved from right. So there's like a reason why they had to move the Miles, because it was in middle and they were trying to make space middle. They didn't have a choice. We'll just go Master Mold and Brood left. Maybe don't go. Yeah, we'll go Master Mold Brood left. Just get it filled. This title is kind of click repel. You don't like Crystal? What, do you not like fun? Boom, 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 boom. You hate Crystal? Look at that, I just played her. How does it make you feel? No, I have to play Thor this turn. I'm just kidding. I don't want to. How's Crystal Foot in the deck? Probably the best card. Can't hit Crystal, kind of cursed. Ooh. I think we should be snapping here, right? Let's save Hood. Saw my first Crystal Day. I've been playing since global release. Dude, she's cracked now. She's core and Helidex. You heard it here first. Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Is that like the GameCube games? Yeah, it was like the second gen, like PS2 level system games. You guys think that Ultimate Alliance was actually good, or do you think that you have rose-colored glasses? I think it's actually good. Probably rose-colored glasses. Yeah, I feel like that about a lot of things. Bum 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 bum. Do I just play Crystal here? There's no way this deck runs Wave, right? It's also a bot, probably, because they have Punisher in their deck. The story is really good. Are you saying that for real, or have you not played the game since it came out and you're just deciding that that's the case? I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just I'm just trying to ask a serious question. Bottom of Gwen icon? Why are they running these cards in their deck then? I'm pretty sure we win. I think they're just gonna play I think we win all the lanes. I think they just play like Spectrum. What the hell is going on? The Hitmonkey? That is hilarious. It's such copium. This isn't a bot, dude. The bots don't have Hitmonkey. Border's not flush with the UI? Thank you for telling me. It's really, so they made an update. So right after I got everything fixed with my that was an Agent 13 monkey. I was a pool one gamer. Sag. It's kind of a cool play. So they, right after I got the overlay all set up, they made an update which affects like very few people, because most streamers just go full screen UI. So they just do a full screen. And then it's auto lined up because, you know, it's the exact same size every single time. However, I have an ultra wide screen, so I play with an ultra wide screen, so I can't just do a full screen UI, otherwise I can't do all my other streaming shit. So what I do is I set up Snap in its own window, and then I just set its size. And it used to, when you'd go to the top, it would snap to the exact same size. Who made the stinger animation? Brave. Actually, here I can just do this, I think. He's done some editing for me. He runs a company that does a lot of stuff like that. But he's a homie of mine, and he's done some work for me just like directly. But he does a little bit of streaming. He does a little bit of Snap, a little bit of Fortnite stuff. He has a couple of Snap YouTube videos on his channel. He actually has one where we did stuff together. It was the first one he did. Okay, 37 minutes of ads. All right, chat. When it gets to, what is 37 minutes from now? Quick math. When it gets to 19 or 18, 17. When it gets to 12, 17, start yelling at me. And I will make sure that I'll make sure that I stop the ads. Yo, dude, it's the 1601 Hulkbuster skin, dude. Doesn't show it, right? Oh, it's so cracked, man. I hate that you can't see the cool Hulkbuster skins when you see them. Makes me so sad. This person's name is Mega Man Music, which I really respect. Mega Man Music kind of goes hard. Not as bad as Morph variants. It's actually the same, right? Because you see the Morph variant for a flash. And then it goes away. So I won't buy Hulkbuster Black Hat variants. I don't know if I bought the Blueprint variant. I really like the Blueprint variant that I have. I don't know if I bought it or not. I am very happy about this Dan Hip Spider Ham though. This is a great variant, dude. I think I like this one more than the Venomized looks cooler, but I think I like this one more. It's just so funny and cartoony, like it's kind of like supposed to be, in my opinion. So we can Iron Lad for, this could be Mjolnir, which would be sick. This could be Surfer, which is fine. Could be Brood, which is cracked. Could be Mystique, which is cracked. Or Iceman. Everything's good. Sick. Love me a good everything is good Iron Lad. And we'll play it first in case it's Mystique. Hold We'll also play... Can't really play Polaris, honestly. Polaris is essentially unplayable until they fill. I think Maximus left in case the Iron Light hits. The Maximus, like, it kind of sucks giving them cards with Elysium, but... Okay, Brood. Okay, this is a weird... One of the weird Nimrod versions. And we missed our Mjolnir. It's tough. We have to do this, man. Kind of bad because we kind of like always lose middle. I don't know what else to do. They get 6 plus. They Heimdall left, they lose left. If they Heimdall mid, they lose. They always lose left if they're Heimdalling. I haven't hit their Heimdall, but they probably have it, right? I guess they have a bunch of rocks in their deck. The crystal has... So left is very hard for them to win. So I think pushing best card right is good. If they do Venom stuff, I think we're fine. I'll fake out that I have Surfer because I'm kind of fine if they leave because this is a hairy situation. My turn's not great. Yeah, I think Heimdall we're fine because they don't win left with Heimdall. And that's the most important thing. Oh, they try to push as much right as possible. Very interesting. Very interesting play by them. That was a good game. I kind of like that snap at the end. Because it's a weird set of like possibilities that could happen. They know I have a Brood in hand. You considered Shadow King? I like the higher power cards better in this build. We're just max power cards. Like Brood, Thor, Polaris, Maximus, kind of like max power build. I kind of liked it there. You almost won by passing there, but I didn't. Which is important. That's funky though. I mean, I feel like my opponent just thought, oh, I'm moving 7 power multiple mans, I win. I think it loses if I do nothing because the crystal gave me +6 right because it gave me 4. Wait, no, you're right. Wait, I think you're right actually because I would have been at 22 right. And he ended up with 21. No, you're right. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. I would have won by doing nothing. I did win by full passing there. And he passed the player on leader. This is a hard play to make sometimes. Yeah, I always let me bar Sinister with the Surfer deck, even against the Deadpool. If they Carnage this on 1, we have a pretty good shot at Icemanning it, which is really nice. Did I just not play the Iceman on 1 for no reason? Kind of weird. You ever played decks that doesn't make sense when you look at it, but wins a lot of cubes? I ever played decks that didn't make sense? I mean, yeah, I played an X-Men deck one time that I climbed like 5 ranks with. That was just an X-Men themed deck, and it was really bad. But I had like these weird tech cards. I had like Rogue and Professor X and stuff, and I was just doing Psycho Professor X's and getting crazy wins. That was probably the biggest one. I think the biggest surprise deck was when I like literally just threw together a weird Sarah Monkey Zabu deck. And it just destroyed everyone I was facing. I've never had like I have not had a game like that in a while where I was just like, I was beating the snot out of everyone. Not since like the negative Jane Foster deck, which went kind of crazy. Dude, he's going all in on his, oh, let's go, Ronan lad. Go here and then we go like Maximus right, Surfer left. Ironan. It is weird that we say iron, but it's like iron, right? You piece. Bruh. I don't think I'm scared, man. I don't think I'm scared, man. This is the guy with all commons but Nova. They didn't. They could have played the game and left. I think it's null, but they can only play that in one location. They don't get to play null in every location. Max left? No, I'm surfering left. Why would the game it left? It loses left always. It's kind of hard. What are they zolaing? I'm getting 8 middle, 15 right, and then quite a bit left. Oh, zoling left. Who knows what's gonna happen? It's gonna fast forward right now, I think. I think we'll still win right and left. Is this not gonna fast forward? Could have had a casserole. Arnim Zola left. It seems crazy, but it's usually not as crazy as you'd think. Unless it's like Zola with like Venom, with like you only have Venoms on board, then it can go kind of nuts because they can just like keep making Venoms that make Venoms. But like Wolverine just clogs everything, right? Plus an 8 keyword to it. When it's Venom, it's terrifying. When it's like just a Venom that's going around, it can be pretty crazy. Usually fast forwards at 3, all 3 lanes are open. Okay. I was just surprised that, because there have been things that would have lasted like a quarter that time that I've gotten fast forward on, I feel. Yeah, Venom, Hulkbuster, Zola, and Fire Sinister. I'm sure a bunch of people played that last weekend. Want to mess up with the Venom middle? I agree. There's no reason for them to have Venomed like that. They even could have played on 4, they could have played Deadpool left, Venom left. Fills the thing with Venoms. Fills the thing with Deadpools. The Venom eats all of the Deadpools and then quadruples itself. And then they could have played Arnim on it, yeah, and they probably would have won. Used Bar Sinister plus offlane Black Panther Zola Sinister for a 2-card win con. Offline Black. Oh yeah. Interesting. That's an interesting idea. I think Bruges just lands middle. It's usually the play whenever Stark Tower is available. Maybe just play Bishop then. Actually, we should probably just play Bishop, right? Bishop Ham. We're adding 3 costs with Surfer in hand to middle order, right? Okay. Or we're snapping here. We'll probably play Brood this turn, unless we top deck like Master Mode, maybe. What in God's name are you playing? Ronan Surfer? What else would I be playing? You new here? What's up, Rainbow? Making his way over to Twitch, Pog. Yes, first time? Yeah, welcome in. I play off meta decks every single day, so I try and play things that are slightly off the beaten path. We were trying originally to do Ronan Dinosaur Surfer because I wanted to do Crystal with Ronan Dino, but then it felt so clunky because we added a Surfer package, and then like the Ronan Surfer side of it actually seemed kind of good, so now we just kind of been rolling with it. So Lad can get Mystique, which is bad, Thor, which is good, Polaris, which is fine, Crystal, which is fine, Ronan, which is great. Seems good enough. Outside the Mystique, it's pretty solid. Yeah, the Polaris is fine. Pull one of these off. Stop the Nebula from triggering. Bunka bunka. We just go Brood middle, Surfer left. Or Mold left. Next time we're probably doing Maximus Surfer. Bishop's just kind of growing little by little on its own. You know they have a 16 power play they can do on the final turn, so we just have to set up so they can't just slam that somewhere and win. What rank am I? Like 108? 108, I think. Whenever I hear ham being used instead of spider ham, I keep looking for a card with bacon as a card art. Can they just beat this Surfer innately? Oh, they can. It's real not good. This loses to both Wasp and Hulk left. I think it beats everything else. Fuck! Damn it, dude. What? Groodhawk. Why Polaris over Max? We were trying to pull this Zabu. Winning middle lane. I thought that was a very smart play. I'm very proud of that choice. Hulk was hammered, it was still 16 power. Which is actually just as much as that, so I don't know why they didn't. It actually pisses me off that they didn't just play the Hulk. I'm actually furious that they didn't just play the Hulk. I'm furious that they didn't just play the Hulk because it's the same amount of power. Unless they were playing around exactly Polaris, and if they did, then they're very good at the game. And I'm very proud of them. If that's why they made that choice, then they're insanely good. Why not Polaris, right? Because then I have 1 out of 3 chance of hitting the Zabu. I could hit the Nebula or the Sunspot on left. They knew you had it because of Iron Lad? Ah, yeah, but I forgot that happened, so I was hoping that they did too. Very well played of them to play around Iron Lad, though. 1 and 3 is still better than 0? Yeah, but it wasn't supposed to be 0. They were supposed to just play the Hulk. Or they were just cheating. Very true. But if they realized that Polaris was coming and that I was going to try and Polaris the Zabu and then they played around it, then they're just very good at the game. And I'm totally okay with losing to them. Probably didn't have him. We knew that he had a 16 power Hulk because we pigged it. We're gonna snap. We always win the raft here. It's so hard for them to beat us to the raft. Even to tie us on the raft is nearly impossible for Destroy decks. We're gonna snap. They were, yeah, or they were just cheating. So true. That's good though, dude. I love stuff like that in Marvel Snap. I love being impressed by someone realizing I had Zabu and playing around it. It makes me happy. And we'll even throw Iron Lad in there being like, hey, we're gonna win. We're gonna win this location. This says Thor, Crystal, Spider-Ham, Polaris, all great. Honestly, dude, Iron Lad is so good in this deck. Every single card in my deck is like proactively just very strong with Iron Lad. I almost didn't put him in the deck, and someone in the chat suggested him. It was so smart. What do you consider? I think 50 is a great one. I think 50 is a great how's Thor a great hit? Because we play Thor. Chat, we have to, right? You're literally gonna shuffle the deck and not draw the Thor? Good point. When you say it like that. I guess Thor is a bad hit. But the hammer is a good hit. So by proxy of the hammer being a good hit, after you play Thor, I'm still right and you're wrong. I can't, right? It's literally so bad. Like, what's my follow-up even? All right, maybe they play middle and they stop our Galactus, right? So we'll give them a chance to stop the Galactus. I don't know, we just hold it. But Lad can't hit the hammer? Not now. He could previously, though. Would have whiffed. They have to play around Sean. They have Sean. We always lose left. I think Sean we win, right? If they spend their whole turn Seaning us, we're gonna win. No, because it's a big flip middle. I'm just gonna say they can't beat. They're gonna flip middle, so it's gonna be 8 to 1. It's gonna be 8 to 4. And we're gonna add 6. Yes, they can't win left and right at the same time. I'm gonna make that gambit. I'm gonna make the gambit that they can't win left and right at the same time. They're thinking that they can. They're pretty sure that they can, which is terrifying. The Mystique left would have. Did you guys hear that voice crack? Holy shit, dude! I'm 31 years old, by the way. Galactus mid could have done the thing. I don't think Galactus mid have worked. It's quite funny. That was way worse than one Dex had the other day. 8 out of 10 voice crack. 31 sure not 13. I do deserve this for letting my voice crack. This is a good point though. I was gonna say you guys shouldn't be making fun of me, but you should because I let my voice crack. A 31-year-old man. It's actually unforgivable, many people would say. Oh, do you guys remember this? I forgot about that almost. I didn't know you were streaming with the crooner. Chat's slightly not high enough and it's pissing me off, so I'm going to change it. Maybe it should be like way higher. Boom, 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 boom. That looks like something else. What are you talking about? Drive with the crooner, baby. Your friend got legit driving crooner stickers on Etsy for his car. Love that. Hammy Cosmo, thank you. I was not paying attention at all. Did you buy that Binks and Crooner web domain? Nah, I should though, right? How to get a redirect URL. They're gonna have a full hand anyway, so we just play Maximus Middle. Why do we have so many Moon Girls in our hand? Why'd they give us 2 Moon Girls? Yeah, it costs really cheap, yeah. Oh, it's saying URI, not URL. Okay, I think we can hit Iceman, Master Mold, Thor, Polaris, Crystal, Ronan. I would say it's strong enough. Kind of like it rather than Moon Girl. Any location that dupes your hand would be good or a bad location. Any location that dupes your hand would be a good or bad location. What do you mean by good or bad? Like good for the game, or I don't know what that means. Like good for the game? Like would I want to see that added? Probably not. I don't mind it that much. I mean, it's not as bad as Triskelion, right? It's honestly better than Triskelion. I actually like it. Yeah. I kind of don't mind it because it's like Triskelion doesn't feel terrible. It loses you a draw. It's a little annoying, but duping your hand on the first 3 turns is fine. It will almost always dupe your hand and stop a draw because you usually have like 4 cards in your hand on the early turns, especially if you skip turn 1. But Triskelion does that. What if it said dupe your hand until your hand is full and you can have like 1 card and you get 7 copies? That sounds cool, right? The timeline, it sucks ass though because it's Sacred Timeline sucks ass because it doesn't like do anything. Just Morb, right? Or Arrow, right? Okay, nice. The timeline one is stupid and no one ever fills it. So it's not a real location. They're just saying like it says Triskelion, just dupe your hand. I think if it said dupe your hand until your hand is full, that would be awesome. I would be down with that, dude. That sounds crazy. And then you could play decks that try and like if it's a feature location, you can play decks that try and like all 1-drops and try and dump your hand, and then you just get 7 1-drops in your hand. And then your opponent plays Killmonger and you cry. Duplicate is what dupe means. Like what Moon Girl does. Okay. Aunt May's, not too bad. Why did you see it's just a Blaze location? It's bad. Getting that is like chicken nuggets, but with sauce. No, watching DC is cool. There's a lot of cool interactions. There's interactions with tokens that you wouldn't expect. I don't like that it's so good for Patriot decks, but just kind of got to deal with that. There's not really much you can do. We're going to do this and then play Iron Lad middle. Just so we can get a big card in Quantum Realm. Can't play Isaac early. I think that, I was talking about this yesterday. Daily Bugle is, in my opinion, the best design location in the game. It gives both players a resource, which you're usually kind of happy with. Gives both players information. It doesn't really change the outcome of games. No one's ever upset that it happens, but it leads to some really cool play lines of knowing what your opponent can play and also being able to use it against them. I think Daily Bugle is like the creme de la creme of locations. You've been to Cloud Cookie in Chicago yet? She's got a huge following on TikTok. Dang. I have no idea what that is. Huge. Huge Iron Lad. I think is a no-brainer snap. I mean, it's not. I mean, they should leave, right? And then we go Mystique Ronan or Mystique Surfer, Ronan Mystique Surfer. I don't really look. Oh, it's someone made a Polaris then. I also don't really buy desserts that often though. You know what I mean? So not really someone that I mean, it'd be the best like example of someone to like recommend a cookie place to you, you know? Almost got the casserole. I thought they were gonna have something that added cards to their hand. This is like a Coulson. This is a Coulson. It's a little scary, but we got enough power middle. This is a really strong play. Oh, I guess if they added cards, then our Mystique would get bigger too. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, playing Ronan is actually best when there's a lot of Devil Dinosaur players out there, which is is just really funny. Ooh. Michael Rodriguez Art, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Rodriguez Artistians. Thank you for being here. All right, chat. I'm gonna maybe I think after this game I'm gonna run ads. Right at the end of this game, I'm gonna run ads. That way, I want to try and run ads right when I end a game. So we can all hang out, because otherwise it's just gonna be every 3 minutes. So what I really want to do is play ads right when a game ends, and then we'll just play the Polaris on top here. It's fine. So we're gonna play. We're gonna make sure that when we run ads, we're trying to not be playing the game as much as we can. It's something I have to get used to, but I definitely think that from a viewer experience, it's the best way if you're gonna have ads on the stream. Which I'm getting 3 minutes of ads, so people don't get pre-rolls. We'll just crystal here, get some resources. Maybe crystal middle. Just keep this nebula down. That was Zola. Yeah, it's always nice to get a little piggy Zola. Zola, piggy Zola, piggy Zola. You scared of Galactus? Or am I the only psychopath that runs Galactus in decks like this? It's got to be like just me, right? You think Zola Nebula Wave has Galactus? At which point I should probably play like Maximus Wright. Or Iron Lad could be the... I don't want him to... I don't want him to Galactus me. It might be a crazy person who runs just like a Sandman ramp deck with Galactus like I do. I was just playing Sandman, that's fine. That's alright, dude. Ooh, 1 and 3 to get a Ronan here. Or a Surfer. Yo, this is actually cracked. 2 and 3 to be either Ronan or Surfer is crazy. Why would Nebula be in a Galactus deck? For priority reasons. Nebula's actually been running Galactus decks quite a bit. Also, I was thinking that this was a Sandman ramp deck that could also have Galactus. Because I've been a psychopath and played decks like that before. I'm also sure everyone's a Binks fan. Griff Godmode, thank you so much. Okay, we are going to run ads right after this game. If you don't want to see the ads, then you can subscribe if you would like. They're going to go down to 15. The Brood actually ties.
Everybody's a Binks fan.
So then if they play less than... Okay, GG's. You can subscribe for $5 or for free if you have Twitch Prime. But we are going to run some ads. And once you come back from ads, we'll play some more games. I'm going to try and be better about that. Can you beat Doom? I don't think I was going to be able to beat Doom. Have fun ads, people. Okay, cool. What would you do when you actually hit 1 million subs? I mean, I don't know. I pretty much have one life at that point, right? If I have 1 million Twitch subs, like I will make enough money from streaming to last me the rest of my life. So I pretty much just won the game of life. So I don't care. I'll do whatever, man. There's really gonna be like no problems at that point, I'm sure. I guess you still have to keep yourself happy, but I got it by playing video games to people. That's pretty sick. Let's tell secrets during the ads. I'll tell secrets during the ad. The add-ins. Oh, I have 69 Maria Hill boosters. Lol. I'm just so this is my first time ever running ads. I was running some very light ads on YouTube on my live streams, right? And I still am.
Everybody's a Binks fan.
E-Rags, Lethal Hobo. Thank you both so much for the subs. If I get 1 million subs, can you give me one? Hell yeah, dude. That was 15 seconds here. I don't understand how this works. Because I also sometimes just get 30 seconds on Twitch, but it says I'm running 3 minutes of ads. That sounds wrong, right? Because everyone comes back and like, oh, 15 seconds, 30 seconds a minute. Ted wanted you to fuck a car? Hell yeah, dude, you should do it. For the memes. Like as a joke. What do you guys think about Pixel Hulkbuster? You guys have any strong opinions on Pixel Hulkbuster? Why doesn't he move at all? He's just kind of like stagnant. Better than the regular art? Maybe. I mean, it's like funny looking. Like whatever. How is it 36 seconds? It said 36 seconds? That's such a weird amount of seconds to give you an ads for. I don't remember having this Mr. Negative variant. Aren't most pixels static? They move for sure. Or at least the background has some stuff. 8 ads is OD. What is 8 ads? What does that mean? I have it set to the exact lowest amount I can set it for in order to not have pre-roll ads, which I think are the worst kind of ads. I think pre-roll ads are by far the worst ads to get on Twitch. When you try and go into a stream for the first time and it's like, watch these 30 seconds of ads, I just say no, dude. I just don't do it 90% of the time. So I don't want anyone to have those. I think it's terrible. So my goal is to do the exact minimum amount of ads I can run while getting rid of that. You got 2 minutes of ads? Thank you. These are serious thank yous too, because I wanted to make this system as user-friendly as possible. Because I've just never done it before, which is weird because I've been streaming to a lot of people for a while. But it is a bit of a learning curve for me, and I'm going to try and make it as good as possible for you. Yeah, I just leave, dude. It's so bad, man. Yo, thank you so much for the bits, Randy. Thank you for the bits, DW Sky Nobi. Is that Hype Train? Yo, Hype Train, Pog, Hype Train. Okay, it looks like ads are done. Oh my gosh, Scott Dunn, thanks so much for getting a sub to Get Wrecked. By far the person in the community who needs not give me money because he gives me an insane amount of help. I appreciate that. You hate ads, right? As you try. I just don't do them. I literally just don't do them. Are you gonna make a Threads account? What? All right. Is that Instagram? Is that what Threads is? What is it? If I make a Threads account, I'm not connecting it to my... I don't know how I'm going to do it because I'd have to make a completely separate one, right? Because I don't have an Instagram account as Banks or personally. Randy, thank you so much for gifting the sub to Mason. It's one step closer to our goal of 1 million subs. One step at a time. We're almost there. Stinger, by the way. Also, were my followers not on there? I should put those over my face. Put them here.
Everybody's a Binks fan.
Mars Live, thanks so much for coming, Binks fan. Oh my gosh, and 5 gifted from B Sky Nobi. Yeah, we're just rolling up on our way to 1 million subs. We're almost there. Any sub could be the one. Beast Guy, thank you so much for the 5 subs to Tan Was, Rich the Fan, Sayor, Bearded Jedi, Duality IL. If you guys can thank BW Sky for your gifted sub by sending him a Binks Nux. Or Binks PL Nux, I think it is. I appreciate that. I'm just gonna call it Binks Nux. I'm gonna stop pretending like I don't want it to be that. Randy, thank you for 100 more bits. Appreciate you. Okay, I think Brood is fine, right? We have to get like a Ronin or something though to complement. They could have Darkhawk in their deck, but people usually don't run the Darkhawk version of this. Maybe Iron Knight. Iron Knight could be a rock though. I think we Iron Knight left. Maybe middle is fine. Try middle. You could get Polaris, which could pull one of these, which would be really nice. You could just get a rock. Could just get a damn rock. Mr. Negative's... Christ. We simply pass. Simply must pass. I guess I knew I was drawing a rock, huh? Wait, am I going to do the crooner? What are you talking about? The crooner? Talking about the driving crooner? Today is a good day for you on Twitch, Mix. I love it. Thank you. Yeah, this is the second stream ever that I've had any of these features available. Stop trying to make it look fake. Yeah. Fuck! They're trying to make it look fake. Need a current dude. A crooner emote would be great. Okay. Well, yeah. Yes. I will figure out a way to get a crooner emote. You have to be right next to it. You often smoke a cigar while watching the stream? Why do you like smoking cigars? Because I have smoked several cigars in my day. I don't smoke nicotine anymore. I used to be insanely addicted to nicotine. Like, crazy addicted to nicotine. Where I was smoking a nicotine vape like 100% of the time. But I actually quit cold turkey like 11 months ago. I just quit like out of nowhere. So I can understand from like a nicotine aspect where it's like if you don't, maybe you don't smoke and you don't vape, but you want like something where you kind of get like a slow burn nicotine for a while. No, I haven't vaped in 11 months. I quit it completely cold turkey. Sucked a lot. It wasn't fun. But so I can understand from like that perspective of like you know, like it's nice to have nicotine because nicotine is like good for you. But it hurts. It makes my mouth feel like shit. It like hurts my mouth, and my mouth tastes awful every time after I smoke a cigar. So I'm just wondering, like, what do you like about it? Because it's always been something that's interesting to me. Relax while you sit on your deck. It's a good way. So it's just like a nice, like, relax. It's probably like a nice comforting thing to do as well. I could definitely see it being like a comforting thing. I guess that makes sense. I should be putting this much vibranium in my deck. Was that a APOC? Is that an APOC chat? That's an APOC where we're sitting nice and pretty. You need to smoke a Java Mint? What is a Java Mint? You always mouthwash and wash your hands right after. That is very smart because it is a hefty smell, man. Yo, level 3 hype train emote. Pog. Choo choo. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 9x. Wow, that's a great name. It's just Ronan, right? It's pretty hard for them to beat. Oh! Wait, is the Ronan better? Chat, the Ronan's better, right? The Ronan's like devastating. Oh, we go first though. They might have no, Modok doesn't work. It's gotta be the master mold. Gotta be the master mold. You've never tried smoking? Only ever put air in your lungs and the occasional occasional choking here and there. What the dude? You gotta tell me that, man. Gotta tell me that, bro. No, we do mold. Mold is actually better. But have you never been choked before? I've been choked, my dude. That's very funny. I don't know if that was a typo or that's just the funniest thing you said. Never not been choked? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Wait, the Draco's not gonna do anything. Draco's gonna give him 0 power. Oh, that's what he wanted for the Ronin. What a funny time. Pink water. Okay, dude. Max is better than Mold? I don't think so, right? I think the Mold is better. Because the Maximus, it could give him good cards. Max would hit you, Poppy. Didn't hit me, Hawk. No, get wrecked. No, you're good. I get you. I just thought you meant something else. It was really funny. Yes, I have choked on crumbs and shit before. It was just one of those messages where you read it and everything sounds normal, and then the end you just hit him with like 1,000 of these. You know what I mean? Wait, why isn't this showing better Twitch TV emotes? Or 7 TV emotes? Chat, I don't think I not on screen though, is what I'm talking about. Did chat box change or something? I think the Master Mold was the better play. I didn't think they had any reason to Modok, but because I wasn't thinking about the This 7 TV emotes are it's talking about on the screen, chat. I'm not talking about it in chat. I'm talking about on the screen. I want them to show up on the screen. Wait, is this doing restream chat? No way, right? Oh yeah. Oh, that's weird. Maybe it can't play animated emotes, but it should be able to. I just simply don't know. Okay. I don't really want to draw him into too many of his things. Play Thor now. Thor's kind of nice because it stays at an 8. Hotbox some helium once? Like Alan and the Chipmunks. Rouge Ramp got you 95 today? You're using that Galactus well, my friend. You're gonna try this deck after you hit Infinite? You can climb this to Infinite. Just gotta believe. Ronan's actually pretty damn strong here. Big Ronan, man. Okay, they floated this turn. They played this on 3. So they played this on 1. They floated on 2 and 4 and 5. On 4 they played 2 Sentinels, no? On 4 I think they played 2 Sentinels. So they only have a 14 power Hulk. And if they're trying to double that Hulk, I think we win with this. It's better than Mystique. They've already played their Wasp. We're adding 6. They're going to add 24 plus 4. They're going to add 28. This is adding 14. We're adding 6, which is 22. We're adding 26. And if they only play it, then we win total power. And the Cyclops doesn't trigger. We were going to tie left if they just play the Hulk left. We're going to tie. Oh, shit, dude. Woo! It's 24 plus 4. They double to 12, they get to 24, they get to plus 4. They do 28. Oh, is it 28, not 26? They say 22? Spider-Man costs 5? Wait. Oh, yeah. I thought it cost 4. Good point. Randy, thanks so much for gifting the tier 1 sub to Hippo Griffin. Hippo Griffin, that's a pretty funny name. Hippo Griffin, if you're around, if you can hit him with the Binks Nux, my favorite emote on the channel, to thank him. I would appreciate that. I love the Binks Nux, man. I love the Binks Nux a lot. Yeah, why Boris isn't working either? I have to reset my chat somehow? I'm gonna reset my chat. So I even checked I haven't checked to see if there's a box that says display 7 TV emotes, and I haven't checked. Thank you. Oh, I love the Binks. I love them. They're all in perfect unison. You know, on YouTube for so long, you forget that Twitch had emotes. Twitch didn't have emotes until yesterday. An emoteless abyss, but we did have we have a few different ones. We already had better Twitch TV emotes too. This is pretty good. Not the most fun spot. You have to end up playing. They have to sneak 7 power here in some point. I hate that it's Binks PL. I don't have a choice right now. Okay, turn 4. Iron Lad could be Crystal, Brood, Surfer, Mystique, Ronan. All damn good. I think it's worth it to just play. Maybe we go Thor, Icy Boy. No, I think we need to stack high for everything moving middle. Are they able to get 7? It has to be 7. If it's smaller than 7, they're in trouble. Now it has to be 9. It is 9. It is exactly 9. We just have to out point slam them now. Kind of sucks because I can like just play Maximus this turn. Does not feel great. But if I don't play enough middle, they can just wait and then just slam here. I have to leave 1 space at least. Double slam middle, huh? Yeah, they're just gonna try and win total power. I think they have me pretty easily, right? I'm happy I played left, and so they're gonna slam just a massive Hulk, huh? I mean, even Brood, Surfer here. That's what? That's 14. We don't count the Polaris because it's gonna be a tie. We get 14 Yeah, we're not even close. Not even close. Well played. Well played, opponent. Abomination Spider-Woman is devastating, dude. 0 power Abomination goes so hard, bro. You hope we get Wong in the near future? Yeah, Wong's a great card, man. 666 viewers, Pog. When are you gonna play Okoye negative? Okoye negative was would have maybe been pretty good when she made the whole deck +2, but now that she only makes the whole deck +1, it's got to be bad, right? Thor Jane Foster is a good combo. Yeah, I mean, I think you have to have Lockjaw too to really make that deck work, but you can just throw a Thor and a Jane Foster in a deck. Not as bad as you'd think. Especially any like high E deck. Any high E deck, it's not too shabby. Maybe I do that. Maybe I just make a maybe I make a really just focused, like just straight up high evolutionary deck with like the Abomination and everything, but then also just throw Jane Foster and Mighty Thor in it. That's kind of cool. Why Thor in the deck? This is one of the strongest 3-drops. We're going for max power 3-drops. This gotta go right? So much better, right? They actually don't get negative decks. They're really good. Thank you for the Sentinels. Appreciate the Sentinels. Very much so. We'll do our laddie boy. In the middle. So this can get Polaris, Maximus, Gamma, Iceman. It's actually pretty bad Iron Lad. But the Crystal makes it so we don't draw. Do we care about any of the cards in our deck though? They're kind of bad. Maybe just Thor. Thor, and then I can Iron Lad next turn. And I can hit the Mjolnir. Oh man, he's so smart. Dino Ronan, that's what this deck originally started, and then we realized we had like 3 good 3-drops in it. And so I was like, I want to make this a Surfer deck too. And then we did that, and then the Dinosaur felt a little clunky, so I got rid of it. Because of... They're all going left? Yeah, I mean, whatever. I mean, did I mess up? Did I think it wouldn't go left? Yes. But am I mad about it? Eh. Alright. It would hit Mystique, which is bad. All the rest of these are fine, though. Well, the Master Mold seems okay. I mean, it's going to go here. I guess we go left anyway. Don't give them a free move trigger in case they have like a random Miles or something. Yo! Iron Mjolnir. Hog. You say one thing I really love about your chat interactions. You have 666 viewers. You kind of get every message. That's kind of rare. I think that I'm pretty good at just like talking, and also I feel like more of a YouTuber. I view my content more as like trying to make content for YouTube, for then being on YouTube than for streaming, if that makes sense. So I think there's a lot of people who just really like lurking. For instance, if you've just been lurking all the time, hanging out and just having a good time, if you can hit me with a 7 in chat, and here's some 7s for the lurk team. We got a pretty thick lurk team. They do be running strong. These are all people that could be talking, but they're just vibing, which I really appreciate. They're just kind of hanging out and vibing. I feel like that's what a lot of people do in my chat, which I think is kind of cool. What do we play here? Do we just go Sentinel Surfer? Like Sentinel's better than Mystique, hilariously. Yeah, look at the army of homies just sitting here enjoying the show, man. I just like do this? Let's do this. Running bit hammer, right? Yo, I did that without even looking at your chat message, and you're really good at the game. So that means I probably did well. Casserole? Casserole, baby! Terrible play by the opponent. Honestly, just really bad play. I think that loses to most things. I guess it almost lost to... I mean, they had to know I had the Mjolnir, right? I guess, no, well, they weren't expecting maybe the Surfer. Maybe they're playing around just the Surfer. Or maybe they were playing around just the Mjolnir. But they didn't know I had Mjolnir Surfer. So it's kind of... Still have to math that in. I didn't Surfer... Oh, that's a good point. It's a really good point. I didn't play the Surfer. Love how everyone uses it. We're trying to spread it. We're trying to slowly spread it like wildfire. That's the goal. It's the goal to get everyone saying casserole. If we do so, we consider it a giant win. You did enjoy using a holodeck, but I found it too inconsistent. If you don't pull Invisible Woman, and you have to retreat a lot. You do, yeah. Holodecks are gonna usually have negative win rate with Hell. It's very interesting. They still, yeah, but to be fair, VW Sky, they did still not know that we had it. You heard Nina say it? Yeah, I think Nina, Dexter. I think I've heard Hoagland say it once. I also like that the lore of it. The lore of it is that Ben's whole point was saying that he didn't want it to be casserole. He didn't really care if it was casserole, but he wanted it to be something like casserole. And then we're just like, oh, okay, well, it's casserole now. Alright, it's just casserole then, man. Do you think he regrets not calling it grilled cheese? I think a grilled cheese would be funny. We could find something to be a grilled cheese though. Maybe, so we do have half-baked casserole, which I think is fine when you have the one miss. But if you have the double tie casserole, where it's 2 ties and winning 1 lane, maybe we can go with grilled cheese for that one. Master Mold is just bad. Yeah, I think we just hold Master Mold. You're right. We will play the Spider Ham though. I know it's a quarter-baked casserole, but I don't really like that. I feel like it's so rare, calling it a grilled cheese would be great. Or it could be, can even more be specific. It's only if you tie right and left. And then the middle one is the one that you win. It's a grilled cheese because it's 2 pieces of bread with the cheese oozing out of the middle. Triple ties are grilled cheese? Could be. I like one of those 2 though. I think I like the 2 tie 1 win. And I'm gonna make the executive decision that that's what it is forever. The only thing that hurts is if we top deck Ronan. I still think we just a Ronan Surfer. Like, we weren't gonna run a Mystique anyway. Is this even gonna be enough to win? Is this even gonna be enough to win where it is right now? It could force them to not Heimdall, which is important. All right, let's force them to not Heimdall. I think there's value in that. I think there's a lot of value. No, I'm probably gonna be retreating. My hand is Heimdall. Son of a bitch. I was gonna play a damn Phoenix Force, dude. If I retreat later now, it still waits all the way until their turn, right? Alright, they just play Phoenix Force middle and just eviscerate us here. I should have just retreated now, honestly. Let's just retreat now. We have zero way of winning this game. Everyone's saying Phoenix Force weak until you see a play like that. I mean, any combo deck is gonna be good with Elysium, right? I also don't think Phoenix Force is weak. I think Phoenix Force. I think you can climb with Phoenix Force. I think that they'll work out a Shuri type deck that's pretty solid with it. Girek says copium. Girek, we've had this talk many times, man. I feel like your threshold for a card being good and playable is so much higher. Like you think that there's like exactly 36 playable cards in the game, you know? And that's okay, you know? You're a competitive dude. You're up there in the 400s, just shredding box apart like with your teeth like a werewolf, right? But I think the threshold's a lot higher than you think it is. I really want a master mold on 2. I'm gonna do it anyway. You're at 100 now, but you won't be. Well, I guess you probably will stay 100 because you're just gonna play Conquest, right? I guess there's also ladder viable versus Conquest. I still think. I mean, you can win infinite tickets with Phoenix. I don't know. I guess I've always been someone who thinks that you can play outside of like the meta, and I feel like there's always like so many examples of people playing stuff that's off the meta and doing well in tournaments. And then unless there's actual like super defined decks that just like are impossible to beat, then pretty advantageous to go for multiple things. Do you have any other information here? It could be a Galactus, right? We'd have to play around a Galactus. I think we play Iron Lad always. And we just have to choose where they're gonna go for. I think if they have Galactus, I think they go left. They go Galactus middle. I'm gonna feel like a damn fool. You hate to play meta? You've been playing Moon Girl High Evo mostly, which loses to bounce most of the time. Moon Girl High Evo was fun, man. It was a very, very fun deck. Thank you. I didn't want to be in that game anyway. Why do you like ladder more than Conquest? As opposed to fighting a small amount of decks. I don't like facing the same deck over and over, like battle mode. Like if I'm playing tournaments or if I want to play in like a competitive format, I want to play a tournament against someone. I think battle mode is fun. The problem is too is the fact that I never play Conquest is gonna make it that if I ever start, like I was already getting beat up whenever I would go to tournament matches or playing people competitively, but now the fact that I don't play Conquest is really gonna bite me in the ass if I ever play anyone in tournaments. Besides the point, I like just playing a different deck every single game. I think it's incredibly fun. I really like the game. I don't have like a goal of playing. My goal has never been to hit infinite. My goal is never to, you know, do anything. I just like playing, man. I just like hitting that Q button and playing a random deck of someone who's playing infinite. Just a damn blast, man. So for me, Conquest, it makes me feel more competitive. It makes me feel like there are parts of the game that are like dragging out, and like there's information gathering, and there's like exact lines that end up like pulling out, and then like you can get into these long battles. And it's cool every once in a while. I mean, I'm still gonna do it probably once a month, or a few times a month to try and get like an Infinity Avatar every month. I don't know, man. For me, it's just like there's a lot of sides of that make me a lot more sweaty, and also like I don't like having stuff on the line. Like I think people enjoy watching it. Like, you know, when I hit infinite for the first time, right? Or when like when I like popped off and got my first infinite conquest run. I feel like there was like a great vibe and people were like stoked about it. It was fun. But I'll tell you what, man, it takes months off my life. It's just like not good for me physically. The best way to describe it, I suppose. Iron Lad Mjolnir one time. That was stressful. You're so scared the Hulk was shockered. Dude, when I read your message that you said, was it shockered? My heart sunk, dude. Because I thought you were right, because I had already popped off. Oh man, dude. I still think about that. Okay. What are they cooking? Next turn we draw Iceman, Brood, Ronan. I think we have to go Maximus this turn. Maybe go Crystal Mold this turn? Chat. Wait, if they blow up their Deadpool again, but we Master Mold them, they won't get it. But we can go Mold Crystal here. I don't think we have to go Mold Maximus, but Mold Crystal for sure. I don't think they'll play more than 3. Maybe it is Mold Max. Yeah, let's Mold Maximus. I like the Crystal because it gives me access to an extra... No, I'm going to play the Crystal. I like the extra resource that I get with this because I can get Maximus, I can get a Ronan, I can get a Brood. They play 4 cards, though we're in trouble. Okay, please destroy a Deadpool, dude. Let's go! Okay, huge! Huge, dude. Huge. Okay. Now they could absolutely still win. Let's keep it a stack, but that was a big W for us there. There's a few plays they could be making. They could be playing Zola. They could be playing Null, both of which are quite scary. I think we have to like go Maximus left, Surfer left. They must be playing around Mjolnir though. They have to be playing around Mjolnir though. They can't Zola. That's a great point. We can't fight for right? I don't think there's any way we come close, right? I also don't think they should Zola. But they're like Null left. Their Null is like 19. But their Null is so big, right? They'll fight for middle on Danger Room? Yeah, I think their Null is huge, right? And they have exactly 1 card in their deck. But what if the 1 card left in their deck is is Null? Running 7, we get to 21, add 2. For the fans. Why am I putting both these here? Never mind. Ah! Ah! Okay. Oh, I clicked off the screen, chat. I went to hit retreat and I clicked off the stream and I clicked into OBS. That was such a panic, dude. Okay. Were you guys scared? I was scared, man. I think Spider-Ham's pretty worth it. You can't see if Spider-Ham's going to go down a series, but I highly doubt Spider-Ham will drop next season.
Everybody's a Binks fan.
Yo! Danican, 14. Chat, we have a 1.5 cube rate with this deck so far. I think we've shred some bots, but we're plus 57 cubes right now. What is going on? I think we Iceman on 1 over Spider-Ham. Is that a good cube rate? It's like insane. Yeah. Stats show that all decks are good this season. Yeah, I mean it's fair. I'm trying to think about how many bots. I'm trying to think about how many bots we've hit, but to see how much that's inflated. It's hard. I wish it'd be really cool if there was somewhere where like on the back end they could like track bots and stuff. If we Master World here and they skip again, we're just jamming them up. I don't like it. Yeah, dude, we miss a draw here. It's huge. Master World makes them miss a draw. It's a very strong card. Pokemon was comparing conquest stats versus ladder stats to estimate bot inflation. Interesting. Don't I thought the conquest stats get all I thought conquest stats get all gunked up. Don't they get all freaking gunky? I thought they were messed. Oh, well, I guess they have a new tab for conquest now. Did they fix it by doing the new tab? Is that a thing? Untapped has it split now, so it's not gunky anymore. Because it was gunky. Because I saw like Molt post like a list, and like the games versus like his win rate was like skewed by like an insane amount. It said it was like 88% win rate, and I was like, what the hell, dude? Master Mode's great here because it could be the Sakar pull, which is almost always better than just a random card in their deck. You can't track your personal stats though? On Conquest? I have a tab on Conquest that has all of my decks, all of my Conquest decks, and how well they've done. So it does track your personal stats. Well, I'm a premium user though, so I'm guessing that probably matters. All right, opponent's probably very confused because I played Crystal. Understandable. Look at Brood Right ever. I'm like out of space if I do that, which gets scary. They Spider-Man me. Very scary if they Spider-Man me. Let's just move Jeff. Let's run him out of options. Move the Sunspot, whatever. Yeah, Crystal Stunlock, they have no idea what to do. Good job not moving right. Why'd they play the Wasp? Clearing hand space in case we do something again? Interesting. Interesting choice there. Maximus doesn't feel great, but it's better than nothing, I think. I think we go Maximus Ham. Hope to hit the HE Hulk or the Doom. Get an idea of what we can be expecting. Cyclops is going to do a lot of damage to us. We get 16 power Hulk. Noted. Noted indeed. Yeah, we really needed a Ronan this turn. We really needed the Ronan this turn. I think we need the Ronan off the rip. Now, Ronan's only 15 though, and they're probably going to slam the Hulk left, right? It's just kind of bait to... I mean, we're probably just losing. Let's keep it a stack, right? I almost like want to do this. Oh, I can't even make the play that I want. I have no idea what to do. It's unlocked. Tough, man. Is Surfer right? Ties right. We'll win middle by a little bit, but if they just slam Big Hulk left, we lose. I think they just slam Big Hulk mid, right? It only loses to us having Doom, which would be psychopathic, so they probably don't play around that. Maybe my imagination. Yeah, the Mystique only having one card copy is kind of rough. But it's sometimes pretty good off the Iron Lad too. I don't know. I don't mind the Mystique too bad. And we're playing a Ronan deck. We're playing a Ronan Surfer deck. The stats are obviously inflated, right? They must be. They could also still move Jeff. Yeah, I mean we just are never winning there. Cosmos just beats me up, dude. What if there was a Cosmos Goose? Wouldn't that be crazy? Or a Goose that's like opposite? Like a 4 cost that says 1, 2, and 3 cost cards can't be played here? Probably be really strong, right? What do you think it would have to be a 4-4? Or do you think it would be like a 4-3? That's such an annoying card against a bunch of decks. It would be a 4 cost. You couldn't have it be one that you could play with Goose. Otherwise, it would be broken. Like if you play Goose on a turn and then that on a turn, that'd be stupid broken. I feel like Goose is just better. Well, Goose is better against some decks, but like, what if you're like a ramp deck? Or like, what if you're facing like a what if you're facing like a surfer deck, you know, or like a bounce deck? I guess they can make their card 0. Good point. Iron Lad can be Thor, Polaris, Crystal, Master Mold, Ham. Ham, good. Master Mold. I'm probably playing Ronan next turn. Actually, kind of like where we're at a lot. They're probably gonna have destroy stuff, but I actually really like where we're at. Actually, really like where we're at. But reworking Kang to remove 1 energy from your opponent's next turn. They have 5-0. What about reworking Kang to remove 1 energy from your opponent's next turn? So your opponent only has 5 energy on turn 6, and you have to use your entire turn 5 to do that. That sounds like really bad, like the worst. I think it would definitely not. I think that would be just. I think it would suck. Kang 3-0 or 4-0 would be infinitely better. Oh yeah, because then it's just a crazy draw engine. Kang at 3-0 was insane, dude. Anytime turns 3, 4, 5, or 6, draw a card for free. I'd be running like every deck. I don't think it would be that broken as a 4-0 though. I think a 4-0 would be kind of cool. I think a 4-0 would be kind of cool. I would be okay with them testing that. 3 would be crazy, dude. 3 would be nuts. 3 would be so crazy. It's like a third of games you just get a free draw, and then you also get the Kang effect of gathering information mid game. I kind of want to fight for right, dude. I think we can beat them right. I think they're gonna try and undergo right, and we're just gonna smash them. Damn, dude. That is damn surprising that they went for that. Well played, dude. Well played. Where's 0 but can't be played on turn 6? I would love that. I would like that so much more. You could make it a 3. You could almost make it a 3-0 if it can't be played on turn 6. It'd be close to having that happen. Making it 3-0 doubles the chance of it being a draw. From where it is now, yeah. From where it is now, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. I think if it's a 4-0 that can't be played on turn 6, it's much worse. I think it's much, much worse. It could maybe be a 3-0. It could maybe be a 3-0 can't be played on 6. That would be a very interesting card. Wait, there's a lot of cool things that could happen if it can't be played after turn 5. There's a lot of, like, you can... That's actually a really interesting thing to think about. It could be, like, almost like a... like, I think, like, a 3-0 might be where it would max out at. 3-0. I think a 3-0 that can't be played on turn 6 would be such a cool rework for Kang. I think that would make Kang really cool, dude. I'm actually kind of hype about, like, even thinking about that. What do you guys think about that? So you can play him on 3, 4, or 5, so he's a better draw engine. He can get you information like early, so you can be like, oh, like it's turn 3. You know, I'm expecting a storm maybe. I could just Kang on 3 to see if I have a storm. Kang goes to a 3-0, but he changes his effects so that it can't be played after turn 5. And you could play Kang with Chavez. I mean, I think that would be fine though. I still think that would be fine. I think that would make the card really cool and good. And I think people would hate it so much less. Because I think the thing people hate about Kang the most is the fact that you play him on turn 6 and snap. I think people hate that about Kang. He'll be in every deck then? I don't think he would be in every deck. You still only play him in one of 3 games. You can still only get him as a draw in one of 3 games. One of 4 games. Because it's only if you draw him exactly on turn 3, 4, or 5. He would not be drawn in every deck. He would not be played in every deck for sure. But it would be an interesting choice in almost any deck. I'm hyped, dude. I'm interested in that. I'm really interested in that. I feel like I could do anything about it. Pitches to Broad. That's not really how game design works. I think we can win middle. Can we? Can we not even get close? Not even close, right? 12, 16. Nowhere near close. What am I talking about? We have Mystique, maybe. We have some plays. Imagine if we had Sean though. I think this might be the cozy deck, or it might be one closer to the one that I was playing. You're gonna run Gambit in this deck, so you're a Gambit addict. Oh, they didn't have anything. They had nothing. Might have been scared of Sean. Maybe they didn't have task. Maybe they were running Chavez. Real me is stuck in a Phoenix egg. Oh, Pog. What do you guys think about how the Phoenix Force looks? Because I think it looks bad, and also you don't see it ever. Kind of disappointing to me in that side. They should have snapped. Probably, yeah. Well, it's hard for them to snap because I could just have Sean. So many decks have Sean right now. So I could be confident if I had Sean, right? If I had Sean and then another card. Think they should make the titles better? Maybe they should hire you to make them. Chat, we're gonna win with Orca. We can't afford you. That's a great answer, by the way. Chat, pig help? Little pig help, chat? Any pig helpers? I think the best card is this season's Mystique variant? Oink? You can't just say oink. That doesn't help me. I hit their Iron Man? Let's go. Okay, remember, we have to win the game with Orca. It's very important. Very important. We're gonna play Orca left at the end of the game and win the game. Very important to me. Oh shit. Are they gonna play Mr. Negative on curb? Oh, I'm not ahead. If I was ahead... Maximus now is fine though. Whoa. Who we got? Who's the homies? Hell Hero with the party 10. What's up? Welcome in. Welcome in indeed. Indubitably, somebody said. We're going to play Maximus this turn because if they Mr. Negative, then we don't net them any draw. Played 2 cards? They play Electra in their deck? What the hell, man? What's up, Hell Herians? You like the default? I don't like the default art or the variant one. I don't like either of them all that much. I just beat this deck in Conquest. Thanks for showing it to bad players. Get some claps in chat for your going viral again. Some claps in chat. Very good at the video game. Love to see it. I'm proud of you. Played Cozy's Twin Suns deck tonight and climbed from 77 to 93 in one night. I think my version might be a little bit nicer than that one. It's not too shabby though. I kind of liked mine though. And chat, remember, it's very important. We're gonna win with Orca left. It's nice to see that it's been working out for people though. Okay. What'd I give them? Draw? Good question. I don't think I gave them any draw, right? They've been playing one card per turn. I didn't give them any draw. Chat, I don't think I'm gonna win if I just Orca, man. As much as I wish I could. Just started recently Infinite Unranked. What am I supposed to do after that? Just play the game, man. I also ordered it wrong. It was a really bad order. But I just thought I was gonna play Orca. I promised chat that I was gonna win by playing Orca left. It didn't work, but I really want it to happen. While they Zola Mystique, it didn't change anything. I think they just had to play the Arnim Zola out. They just wanted to play the Arnim Zola out as a 6-power card. Orca right 1. How are we supposed to know that? They did not win middle. That's kind of crazy. It's actually wild that they didn't go for right middle to win. Yeah, because Zola's just a 0-6, right? You just want to play a 0-6 out. So even though they just copied it and played it, they still got a 6-power card out of the ordeal. There's no top 1,000 rank system though. If you're only goal oriented and this is the only way that you can play the game is to have a goal, then yes, it's only conquest. I just like the game. Big Iron Fist. You thought I'd add something above internet? They've mentioned that they're going to add a leaderboard eventually. There's been no movement on actually communicating with anyone as to when it would be. But they have said that it's something that they're actively working on. So eventually they will have some kind of leaderboard. Might just be a rank or something like that. You call it OK Ra? What up, OK Ra? You can surprise him with a Heimdall. Always a fun ordeal. I think Polaris left is always good to just move our cloak a bit. Actually, we should probably be Thoring this turn, right? Use Shuri's Lab as much as we can. Probably gonna be trying to do the same. It's a bit deflating after a big push. I mean, I don't know. I talk about this a lot, but I don't think... I personally think that like I don't need a reason, like a goal to be going after. Just like you're at the top, but some people do. You can just try and climb as high as you want if you'd like, for a flex. You plan to play the game until you literally pull the plug on it? If you think anyone can answer that question at this point, I don't know what to tell you. It's like that's an impossible question to answer. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, man. If the game stays good and there's an active community, I will almost certainly keep playing it. I really like it. I'm just gonna Iron Lad here. Yeah, Crystal's bad. Mold is okay. Iceman Hammer pretty good. Iceman Hammer's actually quite nice for that. Surfer's just fine. Mjolnir is a super high roll, turns into a 412. Yeah, game hasn't been out a year. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like I have no idea, man. They could make the game shitty. You know, they could just keep releasing really bad cards. We got a friggin' Lad Torch, dude. That's terrifying. Lad Torch is the scariest thing I've ever seen. They do have this Iron Fist that's like kind of annoying for them though if they want to try and like play Doctor Strange. It has to be Ghost Spider this turn. They don't have the Ghost Spider, which is nice. And they are gonna play. They're gonna play Multiple Man, Human Torch. Okay. They could Heimdall. Dude, if we would have Iron Lighted last turn, we would have popped off. We can beat a Heimdall though, man. We can beat a Heimdall. If you're gonna Heimdall, I would imagine it's going right. That would by far be my guess. The Heimdall would land right. I think Maximus Surfer Mjolnir is the best play. So we can go Maximus right. It's probably mid. Wait, it could be middle Heimdall. We just make sure we could beat both. And if they don't Heimdall, this at least ties left. Oh, it doesn't tie left because we're going -2 here. That's okay, I think. If they Heimdall middle, we're adding 12. Only adds. Wait, we're not even close to winning middle. Oh no. They probably Heimdall right, huh? I'm gonna call it Heimdall right. It's Heimdall middle, we lose. Ah, it's tough. We would have Maximus middle and Surfered middle. We could have won. Or Surfered right. That's tough though. I think it's close to a 50-50 on if they Heimdall mid or Heimdall right there. I don't know which one is better. I think they're both very good. Or we could have Surfered left, dude. Surfer could have been played on any other lane and we would have been alright. That's tough. I didn't know we were this close to left. No, we are getting too big. Yeah, we just messed up there. We should have played the Surfer left. Tough. Don't you see if a Heimdall is usually just play only right a minute? It's just tough, man. You just got to figure out where the Heimdall lane would be and try and calculate as much as you can. I think the Surfer. I think it always should have been Surfer left. Surfer left, Maximus middle. I think that was actually always right. I think that I would have. I messed up the math. I messed up the math because if I Maximus middle, Surfer left, I beat both options because I win total points. That's tough, man. That's really tough. That's really tough. Misplay. By the way, a lot of people have asked me like, how do you keep a good attitude? I think doing that after you lose is very important. Figure out what they played, figure out why they played it, figure out if you had a play that could have beaten all of their possible outcomes. It really, really helps. Really hoping Mirage will be part of the season pass. I think Phoenix Force is a cooler card. Plus Mirage is going to Series 4. Can't keep a good attitude from Conquest variants. Yeah, Conquest is dead. I mean, that's part of that. Honestly, that's why I don't play it. Just it can feel very samey sometimes. What do you think about an update that makes you see what power you have before you unturn? Well, they can't show you that, right? Because their opponents could have cards that flip that change the outcome. But I would not want to see that. I think that puzzling out puzzling out turns is a intelligent part of the game that I wouldn't want to cut. Okay, world's first, actually using crystal on curve and being happy about it. Game Pass is honestly trash if the card sucks. Like 900 gold is alright, but that's it. It's not 900 gold. It's 900 gold and like 20. Isn't it a bunch of credits too? Am I crazy? I thought the pass is like several variants, a bunch of gold. I think getting the pass, even if you don't care about the card, is just better, right? Than just spending money other ways in the game. Am I crazy? Is that wrong? I just buy the season pass because both I want the card and I want to support the game. You can just go Ronan Quantum Realm, right? Seems good. Mystique Surfer, maybe. Surfer's not even that good. Iron Man. Could Sean me, right? I have priority though, which is nice. I don't like this. The full hand. Hand dump? I mean, they have stones in hand, right? It's like they can't really hand dump stones. Three cards? Not too bad. 4 cards? That's a little bad. We'll see. If the Mystique should have went oh, okay, we're drawn. The Mystique maybe should have went left. It's looking like the Mystique needed to go left, huh? Yeah. That's tough. I think maybe just throwing out 10, 11 middle like that is just not wasn't smart. The Mystique goes left, we win there, huh? Yeah, I think we just had to go all in left. Just say if I get Sean, I get Sean'd. I think I tried to overcompensate for potential Sean. Limelight, thank you. My cards are very pretty. And yeah, this game's still I would say quite popular. I have a weird pulse on how popular the game is because I can only compare it to how many people watch me most of the time. Oh no, ads hit. Oh, I'm sorry. Man, I've been trying to be good at keeping up with the chat. Do I have any Kirby's? Yeah, decent amount of Kirby's. At turn 1 on Titan. Pretty good hand. What's your main game pre-snap? I don't know. I wasn't really a streamer back then. I was just more a hobby streamer. I would play like random roguelites. I would say like the game that I had gotten like even the slightest whisper of people knowing who I was. And that's why I'm talking about getting like 100 views on a YouTube video level. Like 150 views was like crazy for me on a YouTube video. Playing Wizard of Legend, which is a roguelite. It's like just random roguelites, variety games. I was playing a little bit of Hearthstone. Right before I switched to Snap, I was playing Pokemon Unite almost competitively. Like semi-competitive Pokemon Unite. We would go to like tournaments, but we weren't like all that like crazy serious about it. Yeah, today, like, right now is as good a time as any to use a free Twitch Prime Subarino. So true. Fun fact, actually watch so much old videos from you? Like then or now? Like you go back and watch them. Dude, I'm not gonna toot my own horn. I think I was pretty damn entertaining back when I had no one following me. I was trying really, really hard to be entertaining the whole time. I think you actually can go back and watch all those videos and be pretty freaking entertained. No cap. There are 4 million Android and 5 million iPhone active players. 4 to 5 million active players daily. Recent report. What was that report, Limelight? That's actually I've never seen any report on mobile players. I'd be really interested to hear. Dude, can we beat Sarazabu, man? I think they're gonna give right. I think they're gonna give right. How many cards are good? I think they're gonna dump hand though. I think we could do this. Then I think maybe they'll go over to top right. Oh, thank you. I've never seen this. Did we get it? Did we get it? Dude, this dude does not know how to play Ronan Darkhawk, man. I am the superior Ronan list. Interesting. Like, Darkhawk Ronan isn't that bad. Darkhawk Ronan is really bad if you play cards like Mordo in it. You have to like just run the master mold. You're doing really well on deck. You've been doing really well on ladder with the J negative deck. It's very good, man. I guess I watched your Pokemon Unite videos back then. Yo, for real? That's super cool. You were one of like a dozen people who watched those Pokemon Unite videos. My top 3 favorite foods to eat? That's a great question. I love talking about food. Dude, I've been kind of going hard on sandwiches recently, man. I actually just made a bunch of chicken. Yo, chat, you know I was talking about white American cheese and about how I tried it recently and I am in love with it and I think it is the best cheese by so much. And I understand that sounds stupid, but goddamn, dude. Just salty, delicious white American cheese is so good. So I've always heard about adding cheese to ramen and about how some places do it and some people like it. And I had a little bit of that white American cheese left in the fridge. And so I sprinkled it on the freaking ramen and it was so good, dude. It was a black, or what is it called? Shin Ramen Black. It was Shin Ramen Black. So it's like beef bone broth flavor. By the way, opponent is doing something very good. If you have a horrible location for you, kind of multiple horrible locations, just leave, man. Just leave if someone snaps at you. It was really, really good. So I had that, and then I also cooked a bunch of chicken breast. I made it like carne asada style, kind of, which is like a really like spicy, kind of spicy blend, and a bunch of chopped up chicken. So I have a bunch of chicken now for the rest of the month. We've been cooking good, man. It's really, really nice to be cooking. But you asked me what are my 3 favorite foods. So one is okonomiyaki. Okonomiyaki is a savory cabbage pancake that has various different meats and different things in it. You can kind of make it however you want. It's just mostly made of cabbage with like a kind of savory pancake batter poured through it, but then you also add in whatever you want. It could be like different meats, it could be seafood, scallops. I've made plenty of times before. So you fry it on both sides like a pancake, and then you top it with kind of like a savory barbecue sauce and Kewpie mayo. And then usually like different toppings, like you do like red ginger, sesame seeds, little crunchy bits. So okonomiyaki is like my favorite food. It's one of my favorite foods to make as well. Next on the list. It was really tough, man. I like a lot of different food, bro. It might just be like the overarching dumpling archetype. Like just dumplings. There's a type of dumpling that's popularized in like the Himalayan mountain areas called momos. And there's a place I get momos from. Or just like different kinds of like just gyoza style dumplings, like Japanese style dumplings. I think dumplings might be in my top 3 favorite foods, man. Dumplings, they're just like Korean, Mexican, Chinese. Well, I mean, I'm more saying like specific foods. I could do cuisines too. I would say that's what are your favorite cuisines, right? Dude, the idea of a dumpling just having like dough wrapped around like a delicious filling dunked in sauce like that, to me that's just like, that's beautiful, man. It's just a beautiful thing. And then number 3, I don't know. I'll keep my mind on it. I'll keep thinking about it. I'm interested to know my answer as well. I actually don't love soup dumplings that much. I feel like the inside of the soup dumplings are not flavorful enough most of the time. Like if it wasn't soup dumplings, but it was stew dumplings, I would be into stew dumplings, dude. Maybe that should be like my retirement plan. I make stew dumplings. Nah, I've never been to Japan, unfortunately. I had a trip planned, and then for financial reasons, I had to abort that trip. And then I remade those plans, and then COVID happened. So I've not been able to make it back yet. But I do hope to one day. We can get in some trouble if they dump hand a lot, but I think we go for this. Winning left, for sure. Also, it seems kind of body how they snap, too. Right? We're fine. But I do want to. I will go to Japan soon. That's kind of like the next trip. I might also. I talked to my Ms. Binks about it. I might go to Japan by myself. I might go to Japan by myself. I wanted to take like a big trip, like completely solo, for a really, really long time. I might end up going to Japan by myself. I think that would be really, really cool. Really, really cool thing to do. I don't know what it'll be in the next couple of years. It's just like I've always wanted to do a solo trip, and that trip I was gonna do is gonna be a solo trip. And then like I started talking about it with Miss Binks, a little bit. She seemed like there's other places where she really wants to go, but she's like kind of into it. But let's just fill their hands with sentinels forever. If we play Master Mode middle every turn, they just don't get to do anything, right? Pretty much no matter anything that they do, oh, they actually get to draw a card now. Your piece. It's an Okonomiyaki in Osaka, I'm saying, bro. I would eat my way all through it too, dude. Yeah, I would eat so much, man. Go to different like cool clubs and stuff. I get my fill. What if this is a surfer mirror? Like Brood left is pretty big. Then we could go like Master Mold somewhere, Surfer middle. Like Maximus somewhere, Surfer middle or something like that. It could Juggernaut me. Shadow Kinged me. Oh, we're gonna be fine then. Wow, how fast you can say Okonomiyaki? Okonomiyaki? It's a word. We do this. We go here, here. Snap. Yeah, they can't beat us left, I don't think. Yeah, tell me a secret talent that you have. And if there's any good ones, I'll show you mine. There's some of you guys know already, but a bunch of you probably don't. I have multiple secret talents that I think are pretty cool. Would love to hear your most secretest, amazing talent. Like your bar trick. You can yawn on command, like a real yawn? You can do a real yawn on command? How does that even work? You do a rework ski with your feet? That's sick, dude. That is an awesome, awesome hidden talent. Also, you could probably make... Sorry, never mind. Is being cute one of mine? No, that's a pretty public talent. You can move your ears? That's pretty sweet. Really good at disappointing your parents. Write your name on the wall with your pee. Gross. Alright, so one of my hidden talents is that I can say the alphabet backwards in like 4 seconds. Like 4 seconds. You right now? ZYXWVUT SRQPONMLKJHDFEDCBA. Pretty good, right? Snurp! What's up, Snurp? Snurp Raiders? You skipped J? No, I didn't. ZYXWVUT SRQPONMLKJHDFEDCBA. I'll say it more pronounced for you. I go a little bit slower when I have to pronounce it that much, but I can do it there. I did not skip I. Stop saying I skipped random numbers, you piece. You can't just say I skipped a letter. Because I said it so fast I can't even remember what I said. But there's a cadence to it. And if I skip a single letter, then it wouldn't make sense to the cadence. It's like impossible for me to skip a letter. What snaps? I guess Spider-Man left. Ah! You piece. Sometimes you gotta not snap, man. Sometimes snapping does not help you out very much. I should put that on my resume? Alphabet backwards is an important skill. I don't know why I learned to do it. I was like literally like I had some weird ADHD things as a kid. I should probably stop saying ADHD thing because I'm not actually diagnosed. So I don't like really saying that when it's not like it's confirmationally true. But one of them was I would just like sit and like obsess over things for like a crazy long amount of time. Can you also do with words? No, that's the only one I've ever learned to do that with. A lot of people have, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't like I'm trying to now not say like it's an ADHD thing that I have because I've never been diagnosed with it, so I think it's a little bit disingenuous to say, if that makes sense. Not to say that I don't probably have it, because based on almost everything I probably do. I think it's kind of like can come off as like disingenuous or weird. But I used to just like obsess about things like that. Like I learned how to like do like chip tricks, you know, like when you're watching like poker, and like they mess around with like the chips and they can do like the stacking, and you can do the thing where you pop the chip out and like spin it. Like I learned how to do those, even though my hands kind of suck. But I don't know how well I could do those anymore. My hands started hurting just literally just thinking about that. My hands started to hurt and I had to crack my knuckles. It was weird. I do have one other secret talent though. Give me a second. Cerebro 2 maybe? What do you think, chat? Cerebro 2? All baby Cerebro 2? I just want to kill this Daredevil. I could juggle. You know that? Some people knew that. I used to have a little bit. Where I would just say, "Look what I can do," and then just start juggling, and then not elaborate. Can you juggle like, dude? Juggling is a really fun thing to learn. Juggling and crooning. Oh yeah. Also, I'm the Binks and crooner. That's a good point too. What the hell? Why they keep just sending things here to die? What? There's a Dan hip debris? Oh, this kind of slaps, dude. Fuck you, Scott. That angered me so much. I wish you know how mad that made me. What you just said. You say the alphabet backward while juggling? I mean, I could do that. It's hard. Opponent trying to win a Marvel Snap game, Binks juggling. Why are they playing all their cards right? It's just gonna go middle and get killed. What are you doing, dude? This person is this person hammered? We'll fight for all the lands. Fight for all of them. Dude, I've been marking my stream all stream, dude. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make a video out of this. I'm not kidding. I've been marking my stream like all stream, dude. I'll have to like go through and like find good clips. I'm just having a good time, and people are like subbing for the first time. It's like hard to keep up with. Schnurp rated me. The homie Schnurp. I rated you like it was a while ago, right? Sure. Do you wear funny hats when you stream sometimes? I feel like you're wearing a very funny hat, if you're still around. Debris hip got added with the Spider-Man hip. I almost bought that Spider-Man hip, but I like the chibi, and I like there's like some random ones and stuff. Not as hammer as the people I pulled over. Yeah, so Scott says he can say the outfit backwards because he's used to hearing the drunk people he pulls over say it. Like 4 months ago, I went to a bachelor party, and everyone at the bachelor party all got mustaches. What deck can I use to climb now? The one on the bottom left of your screen. It's 100% win rate. It's actually a very high percent win rate, but it is. I have been facing a lot of bots. But it's gotten 59 cubes over 52 games, so that's pretty good. But I would not recommend this deck to climb though, unless you're like really good. Still waiting for Uncle Ben to drop. Uncle Ben is gonna be terrible. Also, like, Spider-Man was not a hated card back when like Uncle Ben was first teased. Now everyone hates Spider-Man, dude. I feel like it won't go down as well. Let's mold them and try and get them to mold us back. We're gonna do a triple mold action. I don't even think we gave them a master mold. All right, we got a Phoenix Force deck. Their hand is full. How do I keep their hand full, per se? Let's give them an Iron Lad. Like if they just play a Shuri this turn, then we stop them from drawing cards. I mean, if they already have their Phoenix Force, they're gonna be fine. Doesn't give them good things too often. They play 2 cards. I was thinking about playing Iceman and something. Maybe bonk their Phoenix Force. Their Nimrod's okay. Yeah, I actually wanted them to master mold us. They did stop our draw, but I don't really care about draw. They stopped their draw too. That's great. That's wonderful. I guess I wanted a pig in case they had Phoenix Force. They probably would have played it anyway. Can we just go Ronan here? I mean, if they have Phoenix Force, we're probably losing. They can move it a bunch of times. They don't have Phoenix Force. It's really good for us.
All systems go.
I think we play everything left because it makes our Ronans bigger. They're gonna have a hell of a time beating this play. I don't even think they can. Heimdall gets a little bit scary, but oh, did we lose in the Heimdall mid? No, we were fine to Heimdall mid. We're winning left, right? The Mystique's huge. They just did Heimdall mid with extra steps. That's actually really funny. They literally... There's no reason for them to play the Iron Fist there. They just played the Iron Fist as a joke. They could have just played the Iron Fist mid and would have did the same thing. Instead they schmooved it. just to be silly. I kind of appreciate that though, like a lot. They're just being a silly little guy. I had extra mana? How do I have extra mana? What? How did I have extra energy? Am I losing my mind? I played Mystique. I played Mystique Surfer. I played Iceman Mystique? I was definitely supposed to play. I was absolutely supposed to play Surfer there. I absolutely thought that I had played Surfer. Chat. I was 100% sure I played the Surfer out of my hand. I had no Surfer. Did I just think it was him because he's bald? I literally, chat, I swear to God, because the view is obscured and he's just a bald silver dude, I literally thought that the Iceman was a... I 100% thought that it was a Silver Surfer. Am I hammered? I don't know, man. Well, clearly I'm not hammered. You saw me say the alphabet backwards really fast. Could someone who's hammered say the alphabet backwards that fast? Maybe I just like messed my whole brain up by saying the alphabet backwards like that. Could be the case. Walking a straight line. Straight as an arrow, baby. Do the same though, slammed on the wrong card. I think that's so funny that was that I didn't make the play. I guess I did at the end of that. I looked at the right. I was like, oh, I only had 12 right. That's crazy. Could have lost. My brain works backwards for the next 30 minutes. It's probably just the fact that I've been streaming for 4.5 hours. I've been forcing myself. I've been trying really hard. Dude, oh, they went full Gamma Lab. I'm so proud of the opponent, dude. So few people do this. We're gonna snap immediately. We're gonna snap immediately, and they're gonna think we have Shang-Chi. I did do a 12-hour stream. Were you around for the 12-hour stream, Mars Live? 12-hour stream was awesome, dude. Yeah, shit. I'm gonna have to retreat for 2. I have no way of beating this. All these Hulks. Sadly, no. It is. If you go to my YouTube live, and you go to the very first, you can go to the very first video on my YouTube live. And it's an Exodia combo deck. Back when the Exodia combos were broken, and you could trigger 256 on reveals at once. For 12 hours, I was just doing that with every card that I could think of. I think I triggered. I can find the list. But I triggered like 13 cards on reveals 256 times. I triggered Green Goblin. I triggered The green goblin was so funny, he just jumped back and forth forever. And that was also with no fast forward function. I did Forge. I did Thor. I did Mjolnir. A lot of them, man. What's up, Saint Hero? Change the variant? I don't know, man. It was pretty funny. They did not buy the Shang bluff, no. They didn't buy it at all. They laughed in my face. I think if I fulfilled it and they immediately snapped like that, I would probably leave. I was gonna play that, you piece. Can't be able to throw cards on empty hand is so annoying. Why do you want to nerf a bad card? Bluffing doesn't work on ladder in my experience. Oh, I bluff snap people for days, dude. You just have to get good at it. You just have to do it at the right time. People rarely return to infinite. I don't think that's right. I'm going to talk to Glenn once they're all 100% back. I know he's answering stuff now, but I think they're all supposed to still be on break. Maybe this week they all came back. But I wanted to reach out because I think that that's not true. Everyone says that, but I think that it's incorrect. That there's a huge. I feel like people think that people retreat all the time and not infinite, and people just retreat or never retreat in infinite. And I really don't think that that's true. They do more now that ranks in infinite matter. Why do ranks in infinite matter now? Nothing's changed. I don't know what you're talking about, Langdon Eller. Are you talking about like the reset happening for 30 levels? That didn't happen this time. It doesn't. There's been no change to that. Nah, that was just a glitch last season. It reset. I was at 150 and I reset all the way to 73 this season. But I'm really interested to see the stats because I think that's a very widely held thing that a lot of people say in chat all the time, and it's dead wrong. I just don't think that there's much of a difference with retreat patterns in infinite versus non-infinite. Is this live? Do we have a real Bink stream on Twitch? No, this is pre-recorded. That was an intentional change. That's why you're trying to rank up. Well, why don't you just believe that it's an intentional change? Then you have fun grinding it up. Yeah, it's good stuff. Mars Live. It's a lot different back then. That was still in beta. Those like a week before the game released or something. You hate the pre-recorded VODs? Yeah, I know they're the worst, man. The only place people don't retreat much is very low MMR, in my opinion. You're trying to say I'm very low MMR? I wanted to make me feel bad about myself. It worked. I feel terrible. You retreat less in terms of carrying less if people snap on turns 1 through 3. When it comes to turn 4, 5, and 6, you retreat the same. You know, Melon Juice, I think that's actually might be more accurate to... I think that's actually a really good point. I think that's probably what it's more high ranking, but okay. Melon Juice, I think that's actually much more accurate to what I do. I think I almost never retreat early if they snap in infinite. But I do retreat pretty much the exact same on turns like 5 and 6. That's actually really good. That's actually a really good point. There is MMR, yeah. There's always been MMR. I don't like that I had to play the rock, but I do want the raft card, so I'm gonna do it. Thought your bit about winning Infinity Conquest. Glad you tried and went the distance. That said, I wish you would have kept the result a secret because you come around and say I win this thing. Yeah, man. Gotta get those YouTube views, bro. If I could do both have it pop on YouTube and not spoil the ending, I would, but you can't. Our Iron Lad here could be Thor, Iceman, Ham, Mold, all pretty bad. Maximus, pretty bad. I want to play Crystal instead. Not really. I'm not really going to use many things. Extra is almost always Giganto Ronan. You'll never believe how this infinite run ended. We'll just play Iron Lad anyway. It's a 4/6. That hit the Ronan, we were in a lot of trouble. Did not hitting the Ronan, we're fine. Order? Lol. I don't think there's any world where they like hobgoblin us here. They're kind of crazy. That's really not good. Oh, wait. Wait. What's going on? Is it a bot? It's supposed to be a bot. The video of you getting a free board was amazing. I love it. I hope you do more sweaty content. Yeah, like I said, I'll be sweaty like a couple times a month. It was like fun. It was cool stuff. I think Maximus is the no, we got Surfer, right? Surfer just wins his middle. Surfer beats everything. Hey Binks, love the deck idea. I played one called Pixel Hand Stopper that's similar. Why? Yeah, just a high value 3-cost Alcoasis. For a 3-cost, like usually I go on a different pass for what I want with my Surfer deck. So obviously you take all the 3-drops that fit with like the side archetype, if you have one. So in this case it's Maximus and Mystique. And you have Surfer itself. I think Brood is always a choice. So in this case we had 2 slots available, and just max power felt like the way. And I think that Thor Polaris, if I want max power, like Thor Polaris Maximus are the 3 like just fat cards to slam down. And I think that Thor is just great. Thor also works really well with the Iron Lad. Like if we play Thor on 3, Iron Lad on 4, Iron Lad can hit the Mjolnir, which is crazy. It adds like a crazy high roll into our Iron Lad pool as well. Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, Mr. Fantastic's another pretty good power card, but sometimes Mr. Fantastic's hard to sometimes Mr. Fantastic's kind of hard to work with if you have to play middle, otherwise it just feels really weak. Do you have a link for the lo-fi playlist? I don't. If it's Game Chops, albums by Game Chops, and then Ramesses B. Here, actually, I can put them in chat because I have the little thing that I posted on my YouTube's available right here. I do have a Spotify playlist, but it's connected to my personal Spotify account, so I don't share it. But it's just literally just these 2 artists are the only 2 that are in this whole playlist. Negasonic is 5 power. It's a good point, Scott. You can definitely throw it in your server deck. We're welcome to. Yeah, Game Chops goes so hard, and the fact that they make everything DMCA free is such homie shit, dude. Surfer cloning bats is nice because it's just something we can do this turn. It does show that we're a Surfer deck, but I don't know. I'd rather do that than pass, right? Crystal here. Yeah, the Dane Barlet is nice. It's not like too crazy too, because some of us go a little bit over the top. Just like kind of nice looking. Suicide Surfer, I kind of like that. If I could make a variant just for one card, I don't know. I'm not an artist. Like I think it's a fine question to ask. I really don't have an answer. I think just Surfer. Crystal, because we're probably going to Ronan Mystique. Give them an extra card is fine. Plus cloning vats can be a little bit annoying for them, keeping a full hand and stuff. You're not an artist. In definition, you actually are. I mean, I guess that's true, right? I do curate content for a living. I am a professional artist who curates content for a living. That is a true statement. Running middle goes pretty hard. Still gonna have trouble when they Heimdall stuff. Did you use Vormir yet? Okay, sack the pig to Vormir. I don't know if they meant to do that. It was a pretty high power card. Heimdall middle, we win. Anything right buffs our Ronan, which is kind of sick. Though right could be a bit hairy. Probably go Mystique Maximus, right? If it's Mystique Maximus all day. I don't know where. They can move this Nightcrawler. I guess they knew the Nightcrawler middle. They move the Nightcrawler right, then Heimdall. Still loses the Mystique Maximus. Anything they play right is really bad for them. Maybe I go left here? I feel like they're gonna fight for left though. I feel like this is gonna be wasted. We go here? No, you always go right then, right? Right then. I think it's better than the Surfer. We don't have too many 3-drops available. Want to see more free variants? I mean, you're a consumer of a product. You want everything to be free, right? I think it's pretty. Heimdall left? Heimdall left never wins, dude. Am I crazy? Heimdall left sometimes wins. Why did I think that we were fine? What was I missing? Was I missing the whole vulture? Was I missing the whole vulture thing? No, I was missing Forge. I was missing Forge. I was like, I thought we were gonna just edge it out. I think I was missing the Forge thing. I was calculating Heimdall right instead of Heimdall left. Yeah, it's a bad misplay. Very well played by the opponent actually to get that much power there. Funnily enough, Maximus middle would have gotten us the win. He also lost the point with Ronan mid, but that was already established. I knew that going in. I think I missed the Forge thing there. Maybe I missed the Vulture too, man. Maybe I missed the Vulture too. Maybe I just misplayed that like crazy. Want to see more Savage land variants and Mecha variants? I mean, the Mecha variants that came out with, like the Lizard and the Scorpion one, are out of control, man. The Scorpion and Lizard variants they released last month were insane. Two of the best variants they've ever had. Nick suggested we could have played Ronan right on 5 instead of mid. Then Mystique mid to gain power rather than lose it. That's a really, really good point. That's a really good point. I should have considered that. I should have considered that. That's a really, really good point. Location, dude. Let's just give them a bunch of trash that goes in the Great Web. Damn it. That's a good point. I gave myself trash that goes into my Great Web. This is telling me that this is telling me I'm probably gonna have to end the stream after the next couple of games. Whenever Biggs gets close to 5 hours, my head just turns to mush, man. Best pixel variant? Killmonger, I think. I really like Killmonger, man. You're saying it's a good point, but it's more like a great hindsight? No, I think that if I would have put that together in the moment, I could have done that. You could have looked at it and said, like, why am I playing Ronan middle if it loses if I'm also for sure playing Mystique? I should just swap them all day. I personally wouldn't call that hindsight. I think that's an important thing to think about. Pixel Sentry? Pixel Null is pretty good too. I don't know if I've seen Pixel Sentry. I don't know if I have much of an opinion on it. Keep the draw coming. Stormed. Quite good for us. I'd say that's very good for us, to argue. I want to snap them. Dare I Thor? Scared that this is overcommitting. I'm already going to get 200 from Surfer most likely. I don't think they'll overcommit. Could be a Juggernaut stuff though. I don't know. They have Rocket Raccoon in the deck, so it might just be like a pool 1 gamer. So they're playing Kitty, but Kitty was a free card. Maybe they were someone who played and then hadn't played in a while. You use a pixel shot. It does feel very Street Fighter. I know exactly what you're talking about. I can corroborate Pixel Shava as having a Street Fighter vibe. Oh, this is absolutely a pool 1 gamer. Doesn't really matter where we put our power, right? I guess we can go left here just in case, but our power shouldn't matter, most likely. Because the middle is almost always a tie. Unless they run Doctor Doom, unless they have Psycho Squirrel Girl. Oh! They're not a pool 1 gamer. I've been deceived. I had to play the Thor Middleman. This is to do. I thought they were a pool 1 gamer, dude. Maybe they pulled Shuri. Every other card they played was a pool 1 card. And Kitty's free. Yeah, dude, the classic Storm into Jessica Jones. The OG, man. Yeah, I got absolutely betrayed. They just played Shuri on the final turn. Piece of shit. This Nimrodi piece. Yeah, we just do this and then we Iron Lad the next turn. Actually, funnily enough, because we're playing Thor this turn and then Iron Lad, there is a world. There's a world where the Iron Lad hits the Mjolnir. Wouldn't that be neat? Is Shuri's their only Series 3+ card? They got their season freebie. Is Shuri down to Series 3 now? It could that could actually be exactly what happened, Blade Glory. Funnily? Is that a word? It's gotta be a word, right? I started at rank 73 this season. I'm currently at I actually don't know. I can't see. Maximus! Card kind of sucks. It's nice if we give our opponent a billion cards. How many cards our opponent's gonna have? They also Iron Fisted, and then they can't do any Iron Fist stuff. They playing Shuri and then abandoning the lane? What a psychopath. Dude, that sucks, man. They played the Human Torch on 4, thinking that it would let them play the human get a movement on this, but then it didn't work. If they can pull just a random card middle, they're probably gonna win. They had 16, right? They're still like fine with like this, right? wouldn't snap, but I don't know. I think we'll surprise. I think they might just like move the torch right and think that that's enough. They play Taskmaster. No, they can't play Taskmaster here too. A lot bigger than 16. Wasn't Brood on Altar good? It was. I don't know why I didn't do it. I think I was trying to just win right. This is more telling that I should definitely just end the stream. Anyway. Always thought that on a loss like that, but I think my brain is just not working as well as it needs to right now. Therefore, hey, it's a good time to end the stream. We did a nice 4 hours and 53 minutes. It's very exciting. I appreciate everyone for being here. If you're interested in subscribing, supporting the channel, avoid ad breaks like the one that just hit. And if you're not following, if you can follow the stream, it would help a lot. Super, super appreciate it.